Horror quiz. Would you survive the night? We did the zombie survival quiz a few months ago. Crystal makes some pretty fucking fire survival quizzes where, you know, it's in depth. There's like 20 questions and there's right and wrong answers. Some are kind of right, some are really wrong. I mean, it says horror quiz. The one we did with the zombies, like some of the questions I thought I was right and then she said I was wrong. But horror quiz, I think if I had to survive the night in like a haunted house, I'm for sure fine. But I don't know what they mean horror quiz. Like, am I running from a serial killer? Am I like, you know, in some sort of fucking Stranger Things situation?
This is a survival quiz. You're alone in a foreign place. The locals whisper.
Would never be in that situation. Already. The locals whisper about something in the hills. All right, well.
About something in the hills. Something old. They say it drinks blood. You don't believe them. Not exactly.
I'm definitely not believing them, bro. What? If I'm in a foreign country and the locals start chirping to me about how, like, in the hills, there's some fucking Dracula, like, level creature, I'm going, okay, pal.
But tonight something's wrong. This is a logic test. A psychological test. The questions start off easy, but they get harder. And each answer could be your last. For each question, you get 4 options to pick from. And after each question, I'll tell you the right answer. And I'll also tell you why the others would have been the last thing you ever did. Keep track of your score. And in the end—
So if I get one wrong, I die? What? If I get one wrong, I die.
And I'll tell you if you would have survived the night. So without further ado, let's begin. You're in a tiny town somewhere in the Balkans. You booked it on impulse. The town is barely marked on maps. The local currency is something you've never held. And the bartender in this pub doesn't speak much English, but he keeps refilling your glass. It's late. The pub smells like wood smoke and dried herbs. There's a fire burning.
I'm loving the vibe thus far. Nobody speaks the language that I speak. I'm alone at the pub, and the bartender just makes like a bro eye contact with me and just fills my drink every time. So I'm a little drunk. Okay, 4 or 5, maybe 6 beer in. I'm in Europe, right? Or the Balkans. Balkans, what country is the Balkans in? If I'm in the Balkans, I'm in like Albania. All right. I'm in like Albania, Romania, Serbia. I don't speak the language of the locals, and I'm kind of drunk. They're probably drinking like 6% beer, you know.
They're still at the back table. They keep glancing at you. One of them finally leans over and says something that sounds like, "You shouldn't walk back alone. Not tonight."
I'm not thinking that's supernatural. I'm thinking that motherfucker's letting me know that I'm about to get mugged on my walk back, okay? If I am drunk at a bar alone in Romania or Albania or Turkey or wherever the fuck I am, and a local leans in and goes, "You shouldn't walk home tonight alone. It's not safe." I'd go, oh, so I'm going to get murdered by a human. Like a person's going to hurt me.
You ask him what he means. He gestures to the window and says one word in broken English. Nosferatu.
Vampires? Brother, I'm going, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. And then I'm walking home.
The table behind him laughs. How do you respond? Option A, laugh with them. Maybe it's a local joke. Option B, ask if something happened recently. Option C, say, "I don't believe in that stuff." Or option D, say nothing and finish your drink.
Damn, dude. This is a life or death scenario here. If I get it wrong, what do they just shoot me? I fucking ask if something happened recently. Oh, you're an idiot. They kill me. B, I'm not asking if something happened recently. I would probably say, what do you mean? C, I don't believe in that stuff. Now I'm going D. Saying nothing.
So the correct answer here is option B, ask if something happened recently. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you're not dismissing him. You're gathering information without feeding the myth or challenging it. And survival often starts with listening, especially when you're the foreigner without any cultural context here. Option A, laughing with the crowd, is not the best answer here because it alienates the speaker. They might shut down or play it off and you've lost a source. Option C, saying you don't believe in that stuff, draws a firm line in the sand and you've now made it personal. If they were—
I'm drawing that firm line in the fucking sand. Yo, okay, if I'm in a foreign country, I'd probably pan into it a little bit. I'd be like, what do you mean Nosferatu?
Trying to warn you, they'll back off. And option D, going silent and...
Bro, that's like me being at a local bar in New Jersey and somebody being like, the Jersey Devil's out tonight. You shouldn't walk home alone. I'd be like, you're crazy. You're an insane person.
Information withheld now might cost you later. The man narrows his eyes. He speaks carefully, like he's trying to remember the right words. They come if you are soft. If you say yes too easy. If you listen and you should close your ears. You ask, how do you stop them? He looks at the candle and at the table, and then back at you. You don't, but you can delay. He lifts his hand and he pinches the flame out between two fingers.
Damn, this guy's kind of hard, though. This guy's kind of got aura. I feel like now I have to listen to him. He pinches the flame with both of his fingers. And he glances. He's kind of like rizzing me up while he's like warning me.
They ask you small things first. Just small. Can I come closer? Do you hear me? Will you look at me? It's not always the door.
Oh, so I'm dealing with vampires that I have to let them in.
And he leans closer. You don't say yes. You don't say no. You don't say anything at all. Someone behind him scoffs. It's one of the older men at the back table. Ignore him. This one still believes the old wives' tales. The bartender doesn't look back. He's staring at you. They came
Hold up. Bang.
last week. A girl was found. She was still standing when they found her. Still warm. No blood inside. Like something had hollowed her out and walked away. As you stand to leave, the bartender slides something across the bar. A small metal charm on a string. It looks handmade. Rusted. Ancient. He doesn't look at you when he speaks. Protection. What do you do?
Taking that bitch! Taking that bitch! What? He gives me a metal charm on a string and he goes, protection. I'm going, okay. And I'm wearing that.
Option A, put it on immediately.
Yup.
Option B, refuse politely. You don't believe in that stuff. Option C, take it, then ask what it's made of and what it does.
Oh, C.
Or option D, leave it on the counter and walk out without acknowledging it.
C.
So the correct answer here is option C. Take it, and then ask
Yes.
what it's made of and what it does. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you're signaling respect and you're gathering information. You're neither dismissing nor blindly accepting it, and that maximizes safety and intel. Option A, blindly putting it on, is the wrong answer because you have no idea what this is, and if wearing it marks you, binds you, or even attracts the thing that you're trying to repel here. Option B, dismissing the offer out loud, is also the wrong answer because this signals ignorance and arrogance in a dangerous and unfamiliar environment. And option D, walking out without acknowledging it, is the worst of both option A and option B. You've both ignored local protection and you've potentially insulted someone who might be your only ally. You pick up the charm. It's heavier than you expected. You don't put it on.
It's made of tungsten. You pick up the charm. The string snaps. You've just got yourself in a New York City free charm scam. This guy's asking for a tip for the free jewelry he just gave you. You decline. He says, well, you broke my charm. Now you have to pay me for it.
Instead, you ask, what's it made of? The bartender pauses. He leans forward slightly, and his voice lowers.
Cow urine. Cow urine. Horse shit.
Iron from a grave fence.
Oh, iron from a grave fence.
And then he taps the string. Thread from a shroud. He looks at you for a long...
Big ass brown bear right there. It's not even making noise. Holy fuck. This is CGI? AI? Chat, this was posted 11 years ago. I don't think this is AI. This was posted in 2014. This has to be real. Oh, he starts pedaling like a motherfucker. Yo, is that the best play? I thought you're supposed to, like, lay down and let it attack you. If I'm on a bike, though, I probably would try to run. He, like, whispered under his breath, oh, fuck. Yo, I would be pedaling as fast as I could. Yeah, you got to switch that gear up, bro. I'm going in 7th gear right there. Is that fake? I can't tell. It's oddly quiet. I feel like I would hear a bear growl. Is this real? I gotta go in the comments. I don't know, man. This being from fucking 11 years ago makes me think it's real. It's just the quality of the video is so bad that I can't tell. Nah, it kind of does look like a PNG running. I feel like this is still probably a scenario somebody's been in where they're like riding a mountain bike and a bear starts chasing them. You know the one that I have seen? Actually, is it fake? Oh, yeah. No, that's CGI. Oh, my God. You know the one that I have seen that is real? Snowboarder bear. This is real. This is also fake? You're lying. No, this one looks so real. Oh my God, no, it's not. It looks fake as shit. Bro, when I was a kid, I fucking remember believing this. Oh my God, this is also fake? Nah, I'm about to get scammed when I'm older. Holy fuck, I'm gonna get scammed so hard. Stop. Touched by a wild mountain gorilla. Mortified. Not from the small gorillas. That big motherfucker sitting there. Do you think he's not moving because he wants them to get near him or he's scared? Oh, he's like protecting him. Holy shit. I think I'd start pissing myself. Look at him. He's fucking eyeing him down. Like how fast he'd kill him. He did pee his pants? No, that's a shadow. Oh my God, he's taking a seat. This guy's gonna be hunkered down here for a few hours.
Oh, no way, John. No way.
The other guy's filming him, though. Where's the other guy? Like, is he sitting in a car or something? Or are these just, like, friendly gorillas? They're about to start picking. Dude, they're picking his hair. Oh, my God. Yo! He's happy. I feel like I'd be so nervous. I don't think I could do this. I think these might be on like some like more public like wildlife conservation thing. They're used to people.
Feeling now, John?
My heart is racing.
The silverback is just behind you. He sat a meter behind you. And there are 3 babies squashed between him and you.
Yeah. You just hear Josh. And he's like, what? And then he just gets his fucking head ripped off.
It's touching your hair. Bit of it's actually grooming. Here comes a female.
Oh. Yeah, like he can't see that one.
It's that black shirt of yours. And the silverback. Now the little one's climbing up.
Oh my God, they think he's a gorilla?
To get a closer look at your hair. He's on his back.
There's no
Forward
way.
with it.
Oh my God, it's trying to lick at his ear! What the fuck? Nah, I wouldn't be able to keep my composure.
They're the lips. The lips.
Oh, just ripped ass. Oh, did it just poop? Or did that fall? Oh, that's a leaf. I would not be able to do that, dude. That is so... I feel like that's so sick, but it's so scary. Oh my God. Elephant seal battle for the right to mate. Now we're getting on the animal video rabbit hole. Are they fucking right now? Oh, what's that goop noise? Yo, why he filming this? Dude, I always find, like, elephant seals and walruses to just be the weirdest animals. Like, they're just fat. Like, they're literally blobs that kind of just roll themselves across the ground. He's eating his nose, like Squidward. Nah, he's sucking on his own nose right now. That's crazy. What is he doing? Oh, he's on the move. Low mobility. This is a definitive tank build. Oh, nah, he's challenging him. He's challenging him. Mid romance scene? Oh, nah, she's getting the fuck out of there. Oh, they're big dogging each other. Whoa! His dick's out. Whoa! He has the high ground. My bet's on Big Dog. Oh, he's going for a bunch of snips, though. Whoa. Other one's got to go in the attack here, man. You're holding your ground. You got to start doing some damage. This is TOS, bro. They're not going to kill each other. They're just going to fucking peck at each other until one of them runs away. Also, I love how this guy's like 6 feet away from them. Do you think he's zoomed in from afar? It looks like he's standing right next to them fight. Whoa. Other one's nose is too big. He's fucking choking on it. Ew. Oh my god, he's just like gagged. Yo! Oh, they're going at it now. Hello, everybody, bloody good. As you could see, we have the table out today, and the table means we're doing something special. And what that is the food gauntlet. We were originally supposed to do the food gauntlet yesterday. However, I was very hungover, and it would have been disastrous, to say the least, if I had to eat gross foods while I was already at base level nauseous. So, we are instead doing it today, as promised, from the F Cancer charity stream. Now, everything that we're going to be eating, we talked about on the F Cancer charity stream, except a few things. There were like 2 or 3 items that we kind of built in the food gauntlet that I was unable to purchase. One of them was the saltiest chip. Editor, throw up an image of that. I'm not really thinking that we, really lost out on the saltiest chip. I only found one website that had it, and it was like a Netherlands or European-based company that only shipped to Europe. So I was like, it's just a fucking salty chip. So instead, to replace it, I got canned baby conch, which I think will taste fucking disgusting. Packed with protein, though, to say the least. So we'll get into that at some point. We're probably going to scale in grossness / difficulty as we go through this. And we're going to go... We have a few things. We have stuff that is sour, disgusting, and spicy. And we're going to... Oh, and salty. And we're going to kind of scale through those as we go. And I'll, explain what we go through. Or I'll explain each item before we review them, obviously, because some things you might have never heard of. To start off this lovely food gauntlet, you guys said that I should do something that M&J Metal, the Grand Wizard, the man, the myth, the legend, the YouTube legend, M&J Metal. I'll actually pull up his video real quick just to show. Okay, did I just tab out of my stream?
Hello YouTube, how you doing today? This is going to be a very good and easy video. Pepsi, maybe a little bit more. See.
What's the ratio we got going on here, Pepsi to hot sauce? Because I got to match this. This is probably the easiest thing we're doing today as well. How much did he do? Oh, God, he opened the cap.
Simple and easy.
Do you think he actually drinks this? Like, do you think this is like a casual soda he's enjoying on like a Sunday afternoon? Yes. Also, I gotta say, this is probably the first time I've ever bought Pepsi not at a restaurant for this video. Like, I've drank Pepsi a lot. Oh no, I've bought cherry Pepsis before. I do love a cherry Pepsi. Pepsi gets a lot of hate. I think it's not as good as Coke. But, you know, it's like if you're in the mood. So we got my big fucking beer glass here. And I've gotten some Texas Pete hot sauce. My mouth's watering. I do love Texas Pete hot sauce. And I do like Pepsi. So I don't know if this combo will be good. I don't think it'll be good in soda. Or how much I should do. Like a lot. I put this on my eggs, by the way. Big up Fanta. Yeah, can we get a ban on that guy? We'll just do the rest of the bottle. We'll just do the rest of the bottle. You gotta mix it up. The whole thing? Well, no. It was a half empty. Oh wow, that's like actually like real color. That turned brown. Oh god. I don't know. I'm kind of expecting to not even really taste the hot sauce and kind of just feel the spice. Like a spicy margarita, chug it. I'm not gonna chug it, I'm gonna sip on this. It's gonna be my drink for the stream. Never mind. That's not gonna be. Oh, yo, that is. Okay, no, that was a lot more off-putting than I thought it would be. The hot sauce is very, very forefront. I thought it would be kind of like an aftertaste. Like if you've had a spicy margarita, forefront margarita mix, aftermath, you're like, ooh, taste the spice in my throat. No, this just tastes like Texas Pete. I'm tasting Pete right now. Ugh. It's not like gag worthy. It's just not good. As many of you may know, I've been starting to collect gold and silver as a little side hobby. And on top of that, I've gotten into these little fidget cubes called Neatos. And the easiest way that I've found them is on the live streaming app Whatnot, the sponsor of today's video. Whatnot is the #1 live streaming selling app. They have so many different categories of things that people are putting up for auction, including coins, toys, sneakers, sports cards, Pokemon cards, music, video games, and all these other categories here. And you can even search for something specific. So say you want to come on and buy Pokemon cards, you could just search up Pokemon and see all the people that are live actively selling Pokemon cards right now. You can chat directly to the sellers and other bidders. You can directly support small businesses and find something cool along the way that you might get for a pretty good price. This guy is selling cool rocks and minerals. Whatever this is, I'm going to bid on it. You can see all the people that are bidding, and it's, 5-second countdown. Every time somebody bids, it goes back up. So it's a lot of fast auction selling, and currently I'm trying to win this. I have no idea how much this is worth. I would be willing to pay $50, $60 for this. I think that's where I'm probably going to cap it off on. I'm still winning. $56. And bang in the pocket. So click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen and download Whatnot and get $15 off your first purchase anywhere on the app. Plus, if you follow me on Whatnot, you will be automatically entered to win $1,000 in Whatnot credit, which could go towards a new pair of shoes, a gold bar, clothing, jewelry, rocks like I just bought that you saw just now, or more. It's literally up to you. Thank you to Whatnot for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. It's not chug it. All right, I'm not gonna chug the whole thing, but I'll do some big gulps. Cheers. Whoa! Whoa! Makes you feel alive. Oh my god, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. Wow. Wow, I'm a J Metal. I don't know what he's doing or why. I know he did Pickle Pepsi as well, and that might actually be, like, more, I guess, taste-worthy. Just because they actually sell that at, like, fucking fast food places. But, yeah, that shit's getting a 2. That's not good. It's not good. It's not disgusting, though. It's just not good. Next. The only other, like, I guess, easy thing we have Bean Boozle. Oh, should I show you guys what we have? Let's do a quick run through. We have Bean Boozle, Vegemite, which I've tried, the canned baby conch. We have the saltiest candy in the world. This was in replacement as well for the saltiest chip. That is all salt. It's the saltiest licorice, black licorice. Also, I don't really think any of these... Okay, I think if I get a bad Bean Boozled, I might gag. I'm not gonna lie. The whole baby conch, do you think the shell's gonna be there? If the shell's there, that's probably gonna be a lot more off-putting. I don't think any of these are gonna make me gag. Now, this, on the other hand, is a 1,000-year-old century, or not 1,000 years old, 100-year-old century egg. And these are visibly rotting on the inside, and I think this will probably potentially make me have to run to the bathroom, aka go vomit. So I'm not looking forward to that. We also have whole freeze-dried chicken hearts. That's probably going to be pretty gross, too. I think these might be they're dog treats. Okay, so a part of the food gauntlet is dog treat chicken meat. So that's great. Yeah, it's just literally freeze-dried chicken hearts. I bet Daisy would love these. Chicken hearts aren't bad at all. Yeah, well, these are dog treats. Then we have, I think this is supposed to be, like, one of the sourest candies. It's like a black sour bomb. The packaging doesn't really do it very well. Oh, I forgot about this. Hot monkey nuts. Black, dude, that Pickle Pepsi's actually, like, making my stomach feel like shit. Black Widow's Bite hot monkey nuts. And sour pickle balls. This isn't really a food gauntlet thing. I just think pickles are gross, and I think that'll be really gross for me to eat. Oh, and then I also have a video of me opening surströmming. The reason I didn't do it on stream is because of Bobat, Bobat actually, and chat as well when I asked. I planned on opening it in this room, and I thought that it would be, you know, just gross, and then come to find out that, like, if you open surströmming inside, it is like, it smells for like weeks, and it sprays everywhere. And so, do you guys want to see that video now or later? I'll show the surströmming now. Let me pull up that video. I didn't eat it. I have free will, and I understand that this was a part of the food gauntlet chat. It was the most off-putting smell ever. Ever. And I'm not joking when I say that. Like, it was just, like, okay, you'll just, let me pull it up. What a liberal. Yeah, what a pussy liberal. Can't even eat surströmming. I had Jericho splice it together. God, that Pickle Pepsi's really bad. Or not Pickle Pepsi. That Pepsi hot sauce is really bad. Yeah, I had nowhere to eat this. And I needed somewhere that I could prop up my phone. And it made the shed smell for like 3 days. Yeah, I'm standing in a shed. Hey everybody, we are live from my friend's shed, where I'm going to be eating possibly one of the most disgusting things ever. Surströmming. I thought, I went into this going, I'm gonna probably not eat it, but I need to get a waft of the smell. And I obviously, you've probably seen videos. Also, this was $35. This can of rotten fish or fermented fish is $35. That's crazy. I've seen videos of people eat it. I've seen videos of, you know, people gag and throw up eating it. And usually when they crack open the can, they immediately like gag. And I was like, it can't be that bad. Peek the can. If I'm being honest, I don't think I'm actually going to enjoy this surstrumming. I don't think I'm even really going to eat it. How I perceive this going down is I crack open the can, gag, maybe vomit, and then we move on. I've watched a lot of videos of people eat surstrumming, and most people tend to vomit right when they smell it. I had to put that, I still have that can opener. I had to put that can opener in the dishwasher twice. I had to put it in a trash bag, bring it back home, and put it in a dishwasher twice. It smelled that bad. It explodes, spoiler alert, it explodes all over my phone. And I washed my, like, I didn't physically wash my phone. I had to wipe my phone down with, like, wet wipes, and I put, like, soap and a little bit of water, like, 9 times, and it reeked for, like, 2 days. Without further ado. Oh, God. I didn't think it was going to explode, though. I thought when people have it explode, it's like the can bulges. Bro, just watch. Differently. I don't want to drop it. Hold up. Cutting. Oh, no. I can't cut. You got to see the whole thing. How should I do this? I don't want to. Oh, it's juicing a little bit. It's juicing out a lot. You can see it right there. It's dripping everywhere. Oh, that really smells. Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. I was going to play it up for the video. It's so much worse. I barely just... I'm actually trying to not breathe. I'm breathing... Stop. This is going to make me gag. This is actually going to make me gag. This is going to make me gag watching this. Dude, it was... no, I'm like remembering the smell. Chad, I don't think I can do this. No, this was like an awakening moment for me here. I was like, why am I doing this? I actually don't think I can do this. I actually don't think I can do this. Oh my God. It got on my fucking phone. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Hey, we did the food challenge where you probably saw me do all this other shit. I have free will. I'm saying no. I'm saying no. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. I also forgot. We have Bulldog Ramen. I already had to make it, and I got to reheat it. For the love of the game. I actually can't breathe. I'm going to throw up. I opened the can. Okay, bro, the best way that I could describe the smell is like, have you ever been at like a fish market? Like, imagine, this is the way I described it to my friends in Brook. You catch a fat catfish. Big one. You cut him open, fillet his guts out, and leave him in a hot room for 3 weeks. Never open the door and then walk in randomly. Like, the smell fills the room. It's that bad. I'm going to show you the fish, and that's it, okay? I'm not eating it. Oh, I'm not. I repeat, I'm not eating it. It smells like a trash can at a gutting station. Worse. I used to go offshore fishing when I was younger, and zombie survival quiz, most people choose wrong.
This is a quiz to find out if you'd survive a zombie apocalypse. Not movie logic.
Y'all think you would survive? I think I'd at least I would last past the first stages. I'm not saying I would start a new civilization and, like, you know, become governor of my own little town. But I don't think it would be like I'm not going out day one of the outbreak, you know? It depends what type of zombies we're working with. I don't know if she's going to address this, but that's kind of another big thing. I think when people talk about zombie apocalypses, it's generally assumed that you're referring to Walking Dead. Is that fair? Because World War Z, those ones, and they run. they run faster than they would if they were alive. Like, that No. Those I'm dead. Those I'm for sure dead. But I think I would live Walking Dead.
Not gamer instincts, actual survival decision making pulled from disaster studies, urban collapse scenarios, and real world psychology. It's 28 questions long. Some of the questions are easy, most of them are not. For each of the questions, you get 4 options to pick from, and I'll tell you the right answer and explain why the others most likely will get you killed. As we go through the quiz, you should keep track of your score. You get 1 point per correct answer. And at the end, I'll tell you.
Oh God, is it like, hey, if you have 10 points, you live? How many points do you need to survive? It's probably unreal, like 20. You need to get like more than 2/3 of the questions correct.
Whether or not you'll last. So before we begin, I'm going to give you some context as to this world and also the scenario so that you can make informed choices. So this quiz, right, this scenario, it uses classic slow-moving zombies. So like classic infection type zombies.
There we go. Easy. 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 What? I think that's not easy. The biggest problem's other people in an apocalypse. That, in my mind. World War Z, it's the zombies. But Walking Dead zombies, it's like other people that are malicious and want to kill you. I don't think the zombies are the biggest issue. They're just kind of like a hurdle in the midst of other shit.
Moderate hearing and smell. They have poor eyesight, especially.
Moderate hearing and smell. Poor eyesight, especially in low light. They will notice you if you're loud, fast, or bleeding. What are they, fucking sharks? They'll smell my blood. They'll notice you if you're loud, fast, or bleeding. So they'll be like clickers, but slow. Like, ah! Ah! They turn. More merch is here. You better not skip this, you fucking bitch. More merch. Carpe diem. Look at this sick-ass design. You better fucking look at it, dick. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Pluck the day. Same fucking thing. Follows the philosophy drops that we've always been doing. We were doing Memento Mori. We were doing Think for Yourself. Look at this sick-ass back. Peep it. Also got shorts. This time, they're shorter than the other ones. Different material. We're not going that thick cotton anymore. It's more breathable. We also got hoodies in other designs. Look at this fucking sick-ass one. No AI! Told the designer, no AI! They hand drew this shit. Or, well, not with, like, pencil on a computer. Anyways, where's the fucking long sleeve? Another design. Here's the front. Here's the back. Check it out. There's more stuff as well. I'm just showing you small things. JoeBartolozzistore.com. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Editor. I'm sick. Joe Bartolozzi Store. I said my last name wrong. JoeBartolozzistore.com. Check it the fuck out. See ya.
Notice if you're loud, if you're fast, or if you're bleeding. In terms of how to defeat them, the zombies don't feel pain. They don't bleed out. The only tried and tested way to destroy them is by destroying the brain. And they don't stop unless you hit a central nervous system, so when you're picking weapons, that's what you're aiming for. In terms of how the virus spreads, or how people turn, the virus spreads fast. People say it's from bites, maybe blood. It's not airborne as far as we know, but if someone gets it, they turn fast. To give you some context of
So it's not like mushroom spores, but if they bite you, you turn.
Live in an urban area with 2 other people, so it's like
You live in an above ground floor apartment with 2 other people in a densely populated urban area. So like I live in a big city like New York or Boston. I live in like New York, Boston, Chicago, Miami.
medium-sized city, pretty densely populated area with like the
Worst start. Bottom tier starting area for an apocalypse. That's making me a little less confident. Best place to start out is just like Iowa. You're in Canada, but not in a main city. Oh, so I'm fine. Oh, I only have ever met 10 people in my life. So I think I'll be okay.
infrastructure of what you get in an urban area, so public transport, accessible supermarkets, roads, etc. I hope you took some notes or you remembered those facts.
Iceland would be the best area to start if the virus didn't start in Iceland, because then you could just close off the country.
because they may or may not be relevant in deciding what you'll do. So again, I'll set out each question in turn and then the options, and I'll give you a couple of seconds to pick your answer. I'll tell you the right answer after each question and give you an explanation as to why that's the right answer.
Bro, but is it gonna be like the definitive right answer, or is it just gonna be like, hey, this is the one that's most likely to keep you alive?
Feel free, obviously, to pause the video to take more time if you need it, and most importantly, keep track of how many answers you get right or wrong for your final score at the end. And without further ado, let's begin. So you've just confirmed it, it's a zombie outbreak. You live in the second floor apartment in a medium-sized city, and it's the first 10 minutes.
What's a medium-sized city? Not New York, not Philly. Like, a medium-sized city, I would say like Austin, Texas. Is that? Yeah, like St. Louis, Missouri. Somewhere where you're not, there's not millions of people.
Immediately by car and head towards the countryside.
Hell no.
Option B, grab a backpack and head on foot to the nearest supermarket. Option C, wait a bit, gather information, and then leave before nightfall. Or option D, stay put and begin fortifying your home.
I think A's bad because there's going to be traffic immediately. Like, everybody's going to try and leave. That's the biggest play. If you're one of the first people, like 10 minutes, it's already cooked. I don't think you're getting out of the city. Grab a backpack, head on foot to the nearest supermarket. There's going to be panic on the ground level, so I feel like that's also bad. Stay put and begin fortifying your home. I think living in the city during an apocalypse is the worst play. Dude, I know A is bad because it's like you shouldn't want to leave by car, but I feel like A or C. Wait a while, gather info, and leave before nightfall. We don't know anything, so I feel like it would make sense to kind of wait. Not B. Well, grabbing a backpack, heading on foot to the nearest supermarket. There's going to be mass foot traffic on the city that you're in of people running around because they're scared and also infected on the streets. That's like immediately where people are going to be that are zombies. So, and people are already going to be looting supermarkets. I feel like that's not a problem right now. I'm thinking C, bro. C or A? I'm going to go C first answer, though.
So the correct answer is option D, stay...
Fortify my fucking second floor apartment in fucking Austin, Texas? I'm gonna why the fuck would I fortify my apartment? Like somebody's gonna try, bro, nobody's gonna try and break, the zombies don't have strength.
Put and begin fortifying your home. So the reason that this is the right answer is because leaving in the first wave is often one of the riskiest
Okay, I agree with that. That's why A's trash.
Things that you can do. During the first wave of an outbreak, infrastructure breaks down basically instantly. The roads are full of accidents and abandoned cars, emergency services are overwhelmed or completely gone, and if you're in a vehicle, you're likely gonna get stuck. And if you're on foot, you're probably gonna be exposed.
You know what I'm gonna do, bitch? I'm gonna take a Lime scooter out of that fuck-ass town. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go download an app, and I'm gonna go fucking take a city bike, and I'm gonna fucking electric scooter my way out of the fucking town. There we go. Then I don't even need to get in a goddamn car.
Another reason to stay put is because you have more
services are down. Yeah, I'm taking a Lime scooter.
Control at home. You know your layout, your entry points, and what you have at
No Wi-Fi? What did the fucking satellites just fall out of the sky? There's gonna be Wi-Fi for a little bit.
You're able to block doors, ration supplies, and also reduce noise. All in all,
bro, ration supplies? What, the fucking 6 packs of ramen I got? Damn, dude. Ration supplies. Like I'm a fucking couponer and I just have fucking layers of canned corn. I'm just waiting to starve to death, bro. I'm gonna last 5 days. How to starve. No, I mean, my plan wasn't... I feel like C's good. Because it wasn't fortify, but it was like, all right, I'm gonna survey a little bit. Maybe I'll put a chair in front of the door. And then I'm gonna fucking leave in like 8 hours.
All in all, staying put has fewer variables and more you can control, and there's also just less visibility to the outside world and its threats. Public spaces during this time are basically chaos zones because supermarkets and gas stations are early hotspots for violence, looting, infection spread. The majority of
Yeah, bro, but what if you're one of the first people there?
People that die early in disaster events do so because they go out thinking that they can grab more supplies. Another reason to stay is because waiting often gives
Grab all the fucking Marlboro Reds! Grab all the cigarettes!
you more information. In the next 12 to 48 hours, you'll learn what's happening, where to go or avoid, and whether there's an organized response. And so people who leave immediately often walk into blind danger. The only exceptions where leaving might be the right choice is if your building is actually compromised, like if there's an infected person inside and there's no way to secure it, or if you have a clear escape plan with pre-packaged supplies and like a safe destination, or if you live
What is that called? Like a go bag? There's like apocalypse people that have those. Like an already ready backpack to dip.
somewhere that's completely indefensible. So for example, there's a glass storefront, or you're on the ground floor, or there's wide entry points.
A
But
bug out bag, that's what it is.
other than that, the safest thing to do is to stay and fortify and wait. So you've decided to stay put and ride out the first wave in your apartment. You've locked the doors, you've pulled the curtains, and you've confirmed it's a real outbreak. What's the smartest next move? Option A, start moving heavy furniture to block entry points. Option B, fill bathtubs, sinks, and pots with clean water.
I love that. I love that. I don't know the other two answers, but right now I'm going B.
Option C, inventory your kitchen.
I
make a
feel
ration.
like, bro, I feel like that's what you do during like a hurricane. Y'all ever do that? You or your family ever do that? Whenever you know the power, like your power's gonna get cut, the water, like it's not gonna work. Yeah, you always just fill the bathtub, sinks, pots.
Plan. Or option D, turn on
Inventory your kitchen, make a ration plan. Turn on the news and call loved ones for updates.
the news and call your loved ones for updates.
I'm not. D. Hell no. Yo, honestly though, nah, maybe turning on the news might be good. See, I feel like I'm taking the fucking bar exam right now. Like, all of these feel right. Outside of A. A is like, bro, like, what the fuck? What are the zombies? Hulk Hogan running through the fucking, the door, man? It's not A. I feel like it's going to be B or D. I'm gonna go B.
The correct answer is option B, fill
Yes! 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 1 point on the board.
all possible containers with clean water. So the reason this is the right answer is because in disaster scenarios, especially when infrastructure is unstable, water is often one of the first systems to fail. City water might stop flowing or become contaminated within hours of an outbreak. And since you're at home and you have a bathtub, bathtubs can act as large reservoirs for washing or flushing, and pots, bottles, and kettles are drinking water reserves. Because the power might cut out at any time, this is definitely the most important thing to do, and you should fill any container while the water pressure is still on. So why are the other options not correct? So option A, if you barricade this
Damn, bro, that's the biggest problem I'd have. I have no idea how I'd get clean water. What the fuck? I know you boil that shit, but it's like, I feel like in a survival scenario, I'm definitely dying of dehydration.
is important, but time-sensitive utilities come first. For option C, ration planning, again, this is smart, but no food is a problem in 3 days, while no water is a problem in the first day. And option D,
Facts.
turning on the news and calling your loved ones. That sounds useful, but communication noise risks attention, and you can also gather that information after securing the basics. Okay, so it's 15 minutes in, containers are full, the pressure is dropping, the power is still on, but it could cut out at any moment. What's the smartest next move? Option A,
Power's still on, can cut at any moment, containers are full.
inventory food in order of perishability and set ration sizes. Option B, stand on the balcony to gauge how many people are on the street. Option C, drag a bookcase against your front door for extra bracing. Or option D, write a visible note on your front door saying, alive inside, uninfected. In
Whack ass answer. D's terrible. I like B. I like B because then you get a gauge on like who's outside. But I feel like if you say B, she's gonna go, incorrect. There's actually a sniper on the roof waiting for you to go outside, and it actually just domed you in the head. There's a red dot waiting outside of your window, just waiting for you to go outside. The second you reveal yourself, there's going to be a gang of crackheads that come up into your room and kill you. Woof, 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 roof, roof, roof. You have windows? Yeah, but maybe the windows are where the fucking balcony is, and I don't know how many people are outside. Inventory food in order of perishability and set ration sizes. Bro, what am I loser camping this out in the apartment? Nah, this is actually pissing me off, bro. What a bum-ass way to survive. Nah. Like, the zombie apocalypse starts, I'm not gonna, like, try and fucking make my way to a boat. I'm gonna fucking just bum in the apartment for fucking 8 weeks. That's cringe. I'm gonna go A. I want to do B. Power could cut at any moment. Oh, while the lights are on, you need to be able to read expiration dates. A.
So the correct answer here is option A, inventory
Yep.
and ration food. So the reason that this is important is because a calorie plan prevents panic eating and also using fridge power while you still have fridge power. Option B is incorrect because this makes you a visible target. Your silhouette against the sky is bait for both infected people and opportunistic survivors, and it's not worth.
Bro, no, it's... Yo, I'm telling you right now, this is a Walking Dead zombie. I'm walking out on the balcony. That motherfucker's going...
Is not wrong, but it's slightly premature. You're still gonna want flexibility to move between the rooms and also possibly scavenge from your neighbors or adjust sound or light control. And option D, the front door note, this might emotionally feel smart, but ultimately it's a liability. This is because it—
Option E, meet a guy named Carl and start practicing your Walking Dead voice when he dies. Carl! Carl!
draws attention to your apartment, and it also gives away the fact that
Carl!
someone is alive inside and likely with resources. It also just increases your risk of being targeted by desperate people, and there's no guarantee who reads
When he dies, I don't know.
this note. So you're
I just know he says Carl all the time.
an hour into the outbreak, the supplies are counted, you share the space with your two flatmates. What's the next priority?
Kill your roommates.
Option A, establish a silent alert or knock code for movement inside the flat. Option B, cook a large hot meal before the gas or electricity dies. Option C, assign one person to sit by the peephole and watch the hallway. Or option D, start binge charging every device you own.
Establish a silent alert / knock code for movement inside of the flat. Do I live in a fucking 10,000 square foot apartment, dude? What the fuck? I need to... Dude, I'm imagining that I live in like a 2-bedroom apartment where I can see everything at all times. Cook a large hot meal before the gas or electricity dies. No. Assign one person to sit by the people and watch the hallway. No. I feel like D is good to charge your device, but I feel like she's going to say the fucking knock code. So this is the best time where you're going to want to learn Morse code. I'm going to go... No, you know, I got to answer what I would do, not what... This is what I got to do. I got to answer what I would do, not what I think's right. D. I think it's A, though.
So the correct option is option A, to have a silent alert system. So the reason this is...
All right, guys, it's hour 6 of the apocalypse. I know all of our phones are on 10%, but let's not waste the time to go plug it in on the wall. Even though while I've been saying this, I could fucking plug in my phone. No. Instead, all right, okay, that means help. That means goat. That means Patrick Mahomes. That means corn.
The right answer is because having discipline in how you communicate can stop
Like
accidental shouting, accidental noise, and door opens later. Hot food and device charging matters, but all of these other things can wait until rules against loud mistakes, which are potentially fatal mistakes, are put in place. Okay, so you're now 2 hours into the outbreak. Communications are set, and
2 hours? This is 2 hours? I thought I was like a day in now.
it's still quiet outside. What do you do next?
2 hours in and I go stand on my balcony and that's bad? The apocalypse just started. Let's go loot their apartment. This person that probably lives on minimum wage in a fucking Austin, Texas apartment, let's go fucking steal their shit.
Option A, pick one windowless interior room as
Communications are set. It's still quiet outside. What's the next sensible action?
The fallback or the sleep space. Option B, clear the hallway outside your unit of any loose objects. Option C, start boiling tap water to sterilize it while power remains. Or option D,
I thought tap water was already sterilized.
spread your stored water containers across different rooms in case of a breach.
Spread your stored water across different rooms in case of a breach? Bro, where are they going to breach this apartment? There's one entry point. Select one windowless interior room as the fallback sleep space. Where's option E? Dump your bag of marbles outside your front door to Looney Tunes cartoon prank, Home Alone style, any zombies that walk upstairs. Start boiling tap water? No. Spread your stored water across different rooms. I'm going to go A.
So the correct option here is option A, designate a fallback room. So the reason this is the right answer is because if the outer flat is breached, you need a last line of defense already chosen. So this is about prioritizing worst case preparedness before it's too late. By the 2-hour mark, we're assuming you've already secured water, you've already locked down and you've gone dark, and also the initial chaos has passed, but stability is still fragile. So option B, clearing the hallway of loose objects, is a good idea, but it's not really worth the risk of sound.
It's always A. Has it always been A? No, it wasn't always A. One of the times it was D.
Unless there's an active threat outside. Option C, boiling the water, sounds smart, but you've already filled containers at this point, and the tap water is still running, so it's not yet unsafe. The power right now might stay on for hours, or it might just cut suddenly, but even then, you can boil the water from the fallback room later. Boiling it right now just creates unnecessary heat.
Bro, boiling water? I'm still in a fucking city flat. I'm not thinking I need to boil my water until I'm fucking Bear Grylls drinking my own piss. Like, I'm not boiling water until I'm fucking grabbing murky water from a fucking pond. And I'm like, yeah, this shit looks unsafe.
Noise and smell, which are all signals that you want to prevent early on. And finally, D, spreading the water containers around the room. This is like a good idea, but it's minor optimization. Obviously, if you're breached, you don't want all of your water in one place, but again, if you're breached that badly, the whole flat is essentially compromised. And the fallback room should already have its own mini storage. Okay, so you've made it to the end of day 1.
Bro, I really just feel like these people be bums, dude. I know she's basically giving the rundown of, like, this is how you should survive based on, like, actual research. And so I think that's valid. But in my brain, I feel like I'm imagining this ragtag trio. All right, guys, we got to set a fallout room for us to sleep in. Everybody move the open cans full of water. I feel like I'd kick that door down, fucking karate chop all of them in the neck, instantly kill them, and then steal their shit and walk out. Like, I really don't think this group's lasted more than a week. Based off the vibes that this is giving off, like the answers, if somebody's like, all right, got my bug out bag ready by the door in case.
Barricades, water, food, signals, safe room, and hygiene are all handled. What should you do to finish the day? Option 1, stay awake all night in rotating 2-hour guard shifts. Option B, start a small cooking fire on the balcony to reduce indoor smells. Option C, signal.
What? Start a small cooking fire on the balcony to reduce indoor smells. So if I'm just saying, if it ends, no, I'm not even gonna say it. If it's B, I'll crash out. Signal from a window in Morse code that survivors are still inside. It's not C. That's like the worst. No, C's the worst option.
From a window.
Well, you're just it's pitch black outside. You're like shining a flashlight. Fucking, like they're gonna even know it's Morse code.
In Morse code that survivors are inside. Or option D, mentally map a 10 to 14 day isolation timeline and nightly routine.
Bro, 14 days? I feel like I would leave the city so much faster than that. Stay awake all night in a rotating 2-hour guard shift. So you would sleep 4 hours at a time. I'm gonna go A.
So the correct answer here is option D, build the timeline.
Mentally map a 10 to 14 day isolation timeline and nightly routine. Bro, 10 to 14 days? Mentally map that? Yo, I feel like I would write that down with like a pen and paper of like, this is where we should go by this day.
This is the right answer is because this sets psychological expectations and also ration discipline. Setting fires, making signals, or having exhausting all-night watches just create risk without adding any immediate survival value. So it's now been 48 hours since the beginning of the outbreak. You've not heard any sirens, no screams, no gunfire, just silence. You crack a window and you listen, and movement sounds faint and far away. What do you do now? Option A.
Do out a very big belch to see if anything makes a weird noise. Go outside and scream.
Slide open the window a few more inches for ventilation because the air inside is stale. Option B. Scan the street from behind the curtain for movement or patterns.
Already A. Already A.
Option C. Step briefly onto your balcony and confirm how many bodies you can see below. Or option D. Knock on the ceiling to check if
Stepping onto the balcony is really a bad play. There's a sniper. There's a sniper that's been waiting on the roof this entire time. Knock on the ceiling to check if the neighbor's still alive. I do love that play.
are still alive.
I'm going to go A.
So the correct answer here is option B. Scan the street.
Oh, scan the street. Oh, but so scan the street, but not on the balcony, because if you step on the balcony, that's where the nine Black Ops fucking 6 snipers just come out and trick shot you right off the fucking roof. Scan the street from behind the curtain. Yeah, for movement or patterns. Okay. Just to get like a gauge of who's outside.
So the reason that this is correct is because in the 48-hour period, this phase is about information without exposure. If you're looking quietly...
Bro, but this is like... I know the first day is going to be the most hectic. But I feel like once you're in the city for a long period of time, that's where like groups are actually going to start getting together that like want to attack people. And that's where like hordes of zombies are going to start, you know? I feel like getting out of the city earlier is better. I know it's going to be harder, but like imagine like day 5 of the apocalypse, you're trying to leave Boston. Like you're walking out to like everything's blocked on the streets. Everything's out on the streets, right? Everything's blocked. There's zombies everywhere. There's people waiting to see or hear you so they can attack you. Like you're kind of hard locking yourself into that city for a long time.
Through a covered window, this can give you insight into movement without sound or silhouette. Opening a window or stepping outside creates unnecessary noise and profile. And knocking is an even worse idea because you don't know who's alive or what they'd do if they heard you. You suspect that the apartment across the hall is abandoned. The door is cracked. What do you do? Option A, enter quietly and search it for supplies. Option B, close and secure the door from the outside to prevent risk later. Option C, leave it untouched. Or option D, knock once, wait, and then cautiously enter with your knife drawn.
Bro, with my what? Like a fucking butter knife? Like my kitchen knife? I don't have a better weapon? Bro, I have a fucking spear and a sword. Or a gun, bro. Like, literally, you don't have any of these. I just have a fucking kitchen knife. C, leave it untouched. I feel like leaving it untouched is stupid. Probably close the door. I'm gonna go B.
So the correct answer here is option A, enter quietly and search. So the reason this is the right answer is because at this point, controlled scavenging is strategic. If a room is clearly empty, it's better that you take its resources before someone clearly more desperate does. Avoiding all unknowns also isn't sustainable long term. Don't knock, don't announce, don't waste the opportunity. At night, you hear footsteps and whispering outside your apartment door. It's clearly human. What do you do? Option A.
Press a fucking sawed-off shotgun right against the fucking wooden door. Go, hey! Are you guys, how many survivors are there? They walk up to the door. Are you guys in there? Boom! Right through the fucking door. Hole straight through their fucking chest. Kick that fucking door open. Bang. Elbow to the fucking jaw. Deck him. Steal all their shit. Throw them into the fucking streets. Use them as a symbol monkey like zombies. And then I get the fuck out of the city.
Stay completely silent. Don't move. Don't make noise. Option B, whisper to your group to grab weapons in case they come in. Option C, make a deliberate sound to show that you're at home and you're not worth breaking in. Or option D, wait for them to move on, and then open the door quietly to check.
Stay completely silent. Don't move. Don't make a noise. Whisper to your group to grab weapons in case they come in. Make a deliberate sound to show you're home and not worth breaking in. Wait for them to move on, then open the door quietly to check. Not D. I'm gonna go B.
So the correct answer here is option A, stay silent. So the reason that this is the right answer is because this isn't the time to act. Silence is your defense. If they're looters, they'll avoid resistance, and if they're panicking, noise can make them choose your door. If they're infected, sound draws them. You only move if they try to enter, and even then, you don't speak. Your flatmate whispers too loudly during a routine water check.
Yeah, I think silence is good. Maybe the sawed-off shotgun to the wooden door probably isn't a great play on second thought. But either way, I still feel like some sort of attack might be good.
And you hear a muffled groan from someone.
Release nerve gas through the air ventilation. I throw a canister of nerve gas through the vents.
What do you do? Option A, take a position at the door with a weapon in case.
A few minutes later, I hear a groan. Your flatmate whispers too loudly during a routine water check. How many waters do we... Oh, sorry. How many waters do we have?
One comes through. Option B,
How much water's left in the bathtub?
quietly relocate everyone to your fallback room and lock the door. Option C, tell them to stay put and go investigate alone while it's quiet.
When the fuck can I leave the city?
Or option D, whisper sharply at them, telling them to shut up and listen.
A. You can't risk losing your room.
So the correct answer is option B, relocate to the fallout.
That's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. All right, now we're stuck in the fallback room. There's no windows and one door. Now if the fucking zombies get in the apartment, you're fucked. You're fucked. What are you gonna drill out? Oh, now what do? Start digging at the walls with a plastic spoon to fucking escape? What?
So the reason this is the right answer is because containment is the protocol here. Fallback spaces exist for this reason.
Yeah, bro, but you're stuck in like a 3-bedroom apartment.
You don't split up, you don't go hunting, and you don't escalate anything. This is defensive discipline. Move to the stronghold and listen. If nothing happens, then you wait. And if something breaches, you're ready. You overhear a broadcast on a still working radio. Evacuation might be happening 6 miles away at an old stadium, but you don't have any further details and there's also no schedule. What do you do? Option A, immediately pack and leave while the streets are quiet. Option B, wait 24 hours to gather more information or listen for updates. Option C, prepare a bag and scout the route before committing. Or
C.
option D, ignore it.
See?
So the correct answer here is option C, which is prepare to move, but don't move just yet. So the reason this is the right answer is because if you leave now, you risk walking into chaos or nothing at all. But ignoring
It's so weird that, like, some of them I'm like, yeah, fully, that makes sense. That's the right answer. Others, it's like, yeah, I get that. But, like, dude, the fallback room when you hear something outside, like, I hate that idea.
it completely is also a gamble. The right call here is controlled contingency. You should prep a bag, watch for signals, and then assess the route. Okay, so you've gathered your bag, and now you have to choose one weapon to take when fleeing the apartment. What's the smartest grab?
Ooh. A knife? No, something long range.
Option A is a long crowbar.
Love
Option B, a short machete.
Crowbar? Or how long of a... I feel like a crowbar and a machete are about the same length.
Option C is a steel baseball bat.
I don't even need to hear DC.
Or option D, a cordless drill.
I mean, what dumbass is choosing a drill? Well, actually, option D is good because you're going to need to make a fucking wooden shack in the Alps. You're going to need the cordless drill to fucking to do fucking home improvement. C.
So the correct answer here is option A, the long crowbar.
Bro, what? Nah, that shit's getting stuck in somebody's skull. What, maybe because it's like a half utility. I get that. I'm not mad at that answer. I would go C. I think the crowbar, yeah, it's because you could also use it for doors and as a weapon. It's like a multi-tool. But the steel bat, man, I'm just like, you fucking wham! You know, like dude, I love a metal bat as a weapon in a zombie apocalypse is such a fire play. Just fucking, boom, fucking bonk, literally just instantly cave their head in.
So the reason this is the right answer is because this is the weapon that you're gonna grab before leaving your apartment. So the weapon choice here needs to factor in, number one, how lethal.
Why not grab both? No time. No time. No time. It's not in the mental map schedule that you made 10 days ago.
Lethal it is against zombies, especially skull trauma. Number two.
Yeah, but dude, I feel like that wedge, that hook part's gonna get stuck in the zombie's head.
Utility in the field, so how it works against doors, fences, or breaking into places. Number three, durability and portability. You want a weapon that won't break. And
you're such an Italian American from New Jersey with the baseball bat choice. Bro, I don't even think that's an Italian thing. I feel like the baseball bat choice is just a good play. Crowbar makes sense. I feel like the machete's bad. Machete's too close because you're within arm's length every time. And I know the metal bat's not as big of a difference, but like you could extend a lot more. And a machete to the skull, I feel like that's not instant chopping through. A bat, like even if you don't instant, it might be a 2-hit, but like the first hit's donk, like falls over, you know?
Won't slow you down. And number four, ease of use under stress, so no skill or precision needed. The reason the crowbar is the best choice is because it delivers focused and dense impact, which is ideal for cracking skulls. It also functions as a multi-tool, so it—
Who just owns a crowbar? Another question there. Like, or a machete. Who just owns a fucking well, I mean, I own a spear. But, like, who owns a machete or a crowbar?
There's no edge to maintain, there's no power required, and it's nearly indestructible. And basically, it works in both combat and escape. All in all, it's the most versatile survival tool that you can carry. The machete was a viable option, but it's risky. It's good in the sense that it's fast and it's light, and it's good for clearing brush or, like, cutting rope. But it's not really—
What am I, fucking fleeing to Brazil? What am I going through brush? What am I fucking doing? I'm in, like, an American city right now. Where am I fucking— What are the vines overgrowing the fucking city? Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, wow, dude. This really— I hear, like, birds, and I see a fucking jaguar running through the streets. Oh, shit. The city has changed in 3 days.
Hard impact because it can slice through soft tissue, but it might get stuck in bone. And remember from the beginning of this video, I told you that in order to defeat a zombie, you have to aim for its brain. And in order to get to the brain, you have to go through the skull. And a machete can get stuck in a skull or in the bone of its neck, whenever you're trying to cut its head off.
So can a fucking crowbar! That hook? Bro, you're gonna hit it in the— Yo, if there's 4 zombies, and it's a 4v1, you hit one in the head, you instant kill it, now you're like, trying to pull it out. The bat, you're going, wham, 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 fucking over and over again.
It's like it could be a really good idea, but it's probably going to perform poorly. The reason for this is because it's unnecessarily heavy, it's tiring to swing, and also there's no extra function.
What do you mean entirely heavy? It's a fucking bat. It's like a steel or aluminum bat. I feel like that's so easy, bro. That's not too heavy.
Besides the intimidation. Bats also often glance off of bones.
Yeah, dude, that's also good for humans, man. That's good for humans, bro. I feel like, chat, what's scarier? Ooh, maybe a machete. For humans, you're running, you see a pack of people as well. Are you more scared of a guy with a machete or a metal bat?
Not great for cracking skulls, especially if you're swinging at a bad angle. And the cordless drill is wrong because
that's not great for cracking skulls. Hard disagree. Hard disagree. I think I could split a skull with one swing of a steel bat.
Yeah, but it's probably going to perform poorly. The reason for this is because it's unnecessarily heavy, it's tiring to swing, and also there's no extra function besides the intimidation. Bats also often glance off of bone, so it's actually not great for cracking skulls, especially if you're swinging at a bad angle. And the cordless drill is wrong because this might sound like a really good idea, but drills are not—
How would that sound like— Who the fuck's going, oh, the cordless drill? Oh, the cordless drill. I'm definitely going to need that.
Going to be lethal unless it's precisely placed. It's also going to require 2 hands, close contact, and also, most importantly, electricity and—
Ages 1 to 100 raised for $250,000.
I gathered a 1-year-old who will race every age all the way up to a 100-year-old, and they're gonna compete for $250,000.
Come on, Jimmy!
Ready? Go!
What a waste to bring them out here. I think anybody behind, bro, anybody below the age of 10 and over the age of 70 is cooked. What is this the video and it's just they race and it's over?
The first 5 of you from each decade to...
Oh, 3 of the 90-year-olds just died on the field. Up 3. The 92, the 98, and the 100-year-old actually just physically died trying to run to the other side.
Go! The first 5 of you from each decade to cross the finish line.
Oh, first 5 from each decade. So it's like it's a lock that you can make it even if you're 90 to 100. Because if it was like they're pulling the top 50 people, I think the only people that make it are between like 15 and 40.
On to the next challenge.
Doing good.
Come on, 90-year-olds.
Oh my God, I'm a team. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, you're shooting!
And this is just the first of 6 brutal challenges these contestants will compete in. Oh, they hit the 88-year-old! In order to...
Yo, you put me in a dodgeball match against an 80-year-old, I am throwing an absolute piss missile. When I tell you, I am winding that up full speed. I'm not, dude, especially if money's on the line, I don't give a fuck. Yo, she's getting laid out. They're bringing out the gurney. They're bringing out the gurney. They got some 85-year-old man just like, hobbling over. I'm going, yo, you're dead, man. You're not making it out of this court.
Find out what is the prime age of humanity. The answer.
Okay, well, that's just stupid. The prime age of humanity isn't the peak athleticism's like 25. But I would say like most people like in their career / fitness peak around like 28. Yeah, like 28, 30 is usually when you're in the best shape of your life.
Might surprise you.
Hey, the 60-year-olds
Biologically.
are a little slower than I thought they'd be.
It looks like the 20 to 30-year-olds will be the first decade to finish.
Yes!
28. That's pure coincidence. That's just off the pool of the people that they got right there.
The last 5 in each decade are eliminated.
Well, the fastest would be 20 to 30. It could have been anybody in that group, though.
Let's go, baby!
6, 7.
Oh, I'm right. Oh, I'm right here.
Oh my God, yo, she didn't even catch herself. She just...
6, 7.
Oh, I'm right here. I'm right here.
All right, give it up for 92. And with that, all 50 spots have been filled.
I think I was the first person out of everybody across that line.
Congratulations!
Yo, that was a full-on face plant.
Head on out. This next game is where things really start to ramp up. For game number 2, we will be playing dodgeball.
How do you expect old people to dodge them?
Yellow team, you're not gonna hit us.
You gotta figure it out, Grandma. You gotta figure it out. Isn't this a little unfair? Hey, you're in the video because you're 93, okay? You're not in the video because you're the peak athlete that's gonna win this, right? This is the whole plot of the video. You gotta work with it, right? You're wise, you got wisdom, you gotta play the game, you know, hold the ball, deflect, because you can't dodge.
6-year-old.
Oh, right in the face. Right in the face.
Yeah, no, I'm not playing nice at all, dude. Like, I don't care if the kid starts crying. Like, $250,000 is on the line, dude. I am throwing straight gas. I'm hitting anybody that could get out.
3, 2, 1, go! We're off. Oh, look at the little ones. The kids are bringing the balls back to the teenagers.
Grab the ball! Hey, get it!
Oh! Remember that if you get...
That looked fucking fake as shit.
Oh!
That looked like that was like a ball of helium.
Oh! Remember that if you get hit by a ball or step on the red line, you are out for the round. We're going until everyone on one team's out. 76 is gonna go for
Yo, I kind of like the movement from 65-year-old though. Yo, this guy's in shape. You peeping that?
ball or step on the red line.
He had that stance.
You're out for the round. We're going until everyone on one team's out. 76 is gonna go for him. Oh,
He's 98. He's 98 years old. Most people die by 75. This guy is a walking body, right? Literally just lob it at him. Just lob. How do you miss that?
You missed him! You missed him!
No, 98!
The seniors are down 3 already.
I would feel bad about throwing a piss missile at the 98-year-old. I would feel less bad about nailing, like, somebody that cries versus, like, breaking somebody's bones, you know? Like, if you hit a 6-year-old in the face with a dodgeball, they're gonna live. Like, I might kill the 98-year-old. Like, if I hit him in the head and then he falls, like, he's gonna break his arms. What about the kid? The kid will be fine. The kid's just gonna cry. You know, like, bro, to put it in perspective, my now dead grandpa slipped and fell on the floor and broke his back. Like, old people over 80 are, like, literally just, like, sand that's, like, waiting to dissolve.
Oh, I'm out.
This is pure chaos.
Oh, 95. Oh, sorry, Ann.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, 44 is out. Yellow team is taking out orange team.
29, throw it.
I need a ball.
Oh, 54 is out.
Wait, but I don't understand this. Did he explain how this is, like, are full decades getting eliminated, or is it like that guy's out now, he's fully out? Like, are you playing for the team, or are you playing for yourself?
Oh, 46.
Did you see that 46 kill?
Oh, there's only 2 orange ones left. And 59 gets hit, they're done. Oh, they got him. It's done. The 40 through 60-year-olds have been eliminated. For
I am shocked.
the final round, we're going to do things a little different.
The 40 to 60-year-olds got out before the 90-year-olds. Do you think that was a strategy that, like, because they didn't interview anybody, do you think that might have been a play from the younger ones to get out? Because, like, 40 to 60-year-olds are the wisest of the group and might do really well in mental game, but are also athletic enough to compete. So getting them out early is actually better, because the people that are in their 90s are like, it's a gimme. You know, like, you're beating them no matter what.
Only 2 captains from each team will compete in this next round. And lastly, we'll be going until 2 quadrants are eliminated. So half of you are going home in round 2.
Since we're the red team, can we touch the red line?
No!
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
And for saying that, I just blew up your house.
But that was very adorable. That was a very adorable question.
Who should be the captain?
These guys gonna take it home. You want to be a captain? Yeah. Okay, there you go.
So we're thinking of 65 and 70?
If you're listening to this, I am so sorry for everything I'm about to do. Please forgive me.
Gen Z, are you ready? Prime Age, are you ready? No. Oldies, how about you?
We gotta win this game!
I actually think the 30-year-olds win this. I think the average 31-year-old that's not in the obese range in the United States is much more athletic than the average high schooler.
Seniors, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
I think it's also like a level of confidence. That's cap. I really don't think it is. I think in, like, raw racing ability, I think teenagers are better, right? Like, I ran track. I would be faster than a 30-year-old when I was in high school. But if you put me in a dodgeball match against 30-year-olds, I would be nervous, right? Like, they're more confident. Not that they've played dodgeball more, but it's like there's, like, a mental game in you going against somebody. Because if you're 30, you're not like, yes, you're not in the prime years of your life, but you're still athletic, right? Like, 35-year-olds, Like, bro, LeBron James is like 40 in the NBA. You know, like, they're not getting fried by a high schooler.
Oh! They got both the seniors out. Green team is done.
88. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Throw it at him.
I got 65.
She's not even in the game.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy.
They teamed up on the old folks. No mercy.
Oh my God, they're not going against each other, bro. What? Why are they just going against the old people?
Whatsoever.
Hey, hold him and count to 3.
I feel like this, bro, on the count of 3, yo, I'm so fucking turning on them. If I'm with 31 and 28, I'm going, yo, on 3, hard pivot and pelt these losers. Like, actually, I'm going, they think that we're teaming up with them, they're cooked. And they're thinking the same fucking thing. Right? What? And we play Arc Raiders. Friendly.
1.
She's the only one.
2. 3.
Oh! They show no mercy for the old people.
That pissed me off.
Everyone above the age of 40 has now been eliminated. Look at your fall. You took it like a champ.
Are you all right?
Yeah,
You're all
I'm
right?
fine.
I'm going to college. I'm going to help my family out. I hope you forgive me.
This is gonna be a day that I'll always remember.
Let's go eliminate some more people. Follow me.
What is this?
Is that water?
What the heck?
Welcome to Dunk Tank.
Nah, this is get the fuck out. They're not really hurting each other. Run predictions. Start putting money on it. I don't know. I feel like this one's got more, this one's more aggressive, but I feel like this one, you know, he's kind of holding his ground. Like crazy right now. He ain't attacking, though. He's got to start fighting. Oh, he's got his nose! He's got his nose! He's got his nose! Oh! 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 He took a bite out of that motherfucker, and then he ran away. Oh, God, they're banging into the house. Hold up. Time out. Metal pole in the way. Metal pole. He's retreating. So he lost. Why do we have double camera angles lined up here? How long do you think that would take to heal, bro? Imagine sitting on the toilet, one of these breaks through the wall because it sounds like you want to pick a fight. Imagine being this large, this powerful, destructive. The only thing you can do, the only sound you can make sounds like you're having explosive diarrhea in the back of a snare drum. Warrior cries sound like a clogged toilet. We're watching so many animal videos right now. Hippo fight. Bro. Polar bear versus walrus. Oh, hold up. This is so cute. Wait. This is like wholesome. Oh my. Yeah. It's like sniffing the dirt and it's so bad. What? South Georgia Island? Hold up, I gotta like this video. You could pay to go just hello. I don't know. I feel like with my luck, one of these would start humping me. Then I'd just be in my, like, you know when you're at your friend's house or some shit and they got like a dog that just starts humping your leg and you're like, it just gets so awkward. Then what do? You like push it off. You're like, stop it. Stop it. It's like a jackrabbit. One of these things gets on top. I love the noises they make. Oh, there's penguins there too? You get a fucking 2 for 1? Somebody call one of the penguins over. Watching random animal videos. Oh, stop. No. All right, last animal video. Bro.
Video.
I'll never forget that.
Oh.
Oh.
Guys.
Oh, it's just a baby elephant, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Aww. You know what's crazy is that one's probably like just born. Like that's not like a 2-year-old elephant. Scary polar bear encounter. See, now I'm thinking all these videos are fucking fake. Oh, I've seen this. He's in one of these boxes and it tries fucking prying it open to eat him. Oh, fuck. You think it's smart enough to open the window? They got baby wipes right now. This dude might be taking a shit. This is just a bathroom view. Is it gonna break in? You see the 2 puncture wounds on its shoulder. Oh, it was fighting something. From walrus tusks. This thing fought a fucking walrus and lived. I mean, it is a polar bear. Meh. Next video. Video dating, women's edition.
Someone who's looking for me. Someone.
Wasn't video dating like the in-between between like you only being able to meet people in person and like dating apps? Like video and dating profiles, it was like MySpace era. Like video dating was a real thing where you would make a video, put it out, and then you got responses. And then maybe you would meet up with that person.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
Oh, she is old.
And
nothing wrong with that. I just didn't think a woman in the 80s that is 80 would be using a video dating site.
I live in the West End Valley. Pardon me.
Hi, I'm Jana. I'm looking...
Just holding a piece of chocolate cake. That is the largest piece of cake I think I've ever seen. Would you guys eat that much cake in one sitting? I would like to. I don't think I could. That's not like a regular... I think a third of that is a restaurant slice.
Hello, my name is Ellen. Some people call me sexy. Others say I'm sensuous.
Hi, I'm Linda. Well, you know, when I'm not using my doctoring pharmacy to troubleshoot a large healthcare computer system, I'm over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche with the wind blowing through my hair and singing along with Anita Baker's rap.
This feels like you're getting baited into getting a car where they're gonna fucking chloroform you and then you're gonna wake up with one kidney in a bathtub in a motel. What is this woman saying? This seems so unreal.
You know, when I'm not using my doctoring pharmacy to troubleshoot a large healthcare computer system, I'm over at the gym pumping iron or driving my black Porsche with the wind blowing through my hair and singing along with Anita Baker's Rapture of Love.
I guess you could say I'm an Oreo cookie freak. I have an Oreo cookie jar, Oreo salt and pepper shakers. I like to collect anything with an Oreo on it. And I love to eat double stuffed ones. They're the best.
Bette Midler. I laugh hysterically at Bette Midler.
These are the worst fucking videos. What are they telling them to say on this fucking video? They go to this place to film a video so they could find dating matches, but are they like, tell me about yourself?
I have 2 cats.
Okay.
And I don't know how to ride a horse. And my goal in life is to have my own religion.
I was a fly.
What, like Charles Manson? What do you want to fucking start a cult? What do you mean you want your own religion? That took a dark turn pretty quickly.
Stop it canoeing.
I'm looking for a romanticist. Spend time at the fireplace.
Someone that's clean. Be clean, you know?
I keep my car very clean, and I expect a man to do the same.
And I also like very meaty men.
One who is charming, personable, doesn't smoke in my face.
I am looking for a passionate yet permanent romance with
Why does she have yellow gloves on? Stop.
Face.
I am looking for a passionate yet permanent romance within the guidelines of safe dating practices.
What the fuck does that mean? What? Dude, that woman's scary. What the? Who was seeing that and going, yeah, I need to go on a date with her?
Go now, but keep in touch, okay? Bye. That's it.
Oh my God, this really is like just, is this actually just pulled from video dating? Home SF Valley code. What is that? Code. RO 112F, religion Jewish, high school education, 27.54, 120 pounds. I feel like the guys' ones are going to be so much worse.
Oh, hello.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Thought I told you never to call me here.
Some of the things
Why are they being so weird on camera? Just fucking talk.
I love are photography, travel, skiing, and cuddling.
This is a very exciting
That's a hobby of yours, is cuddling?
time for my life because I'm just starting a new claims adjusting business.
I don't know, the type of girl that I'm looking
What?
This is a very exciting time for my life because I'm just starting a new claims adjusting business.
Oh, wow, how cool. That's so interesting. A claims adjustment business?
I don't know, the type of girl that I'm looking for is one that's really attractive to me.
I like an attractive woman.
Yeah, I'm just looking for like a hot girl, you know, nothing too crazy.
Someone who might look like Christy Brinkley or Jacqueline Smith.
I have a very strong sense of humor. I've read recently that everyone thinks they've got one, but my friends do agree that I do. Might not appear.
Lame-ass comment. Lame-ass comment. Worst one of the day. Worst one of the day, bro. Yeah, everybody says I'm pretty funny.
Might not appear it, but semi-crazy.
Kind of your typical research mathematician, I guess.
Walking down the street or just going out for letting me take pictures of her with my camera.
He's somebody that maybe even gets rough once in a while, you know, and
I mean, yo, you're on the wrong, yo, this guy needs to, bro, he's not even like pitching dating, bro. He's just trying, like, this man is like the launching point for Tinder.
extremely high verbal skills.
Co-ed bubble bath sounds like a real fun idea I want to try out.
And whoever's ever with me has to like to do it too, or they're going to go nuts, because I'll drive you nuts.
I seek a person who is childlike.
somebody that'll embarrass you by ordering too much food, or, you know, somebody like that.
I'm a nice fellow. I don't know.
I'm particularly attracted to black women and women of different races. So if you like me, give me a call.
Hey, yo, you know, he's shooting straight. He's going, hey, you know, I'm in for the game right now. Let's get it going. This guy, you know, he's pitching, he's shooting it straight. He's shooting it straight. Yeah, hit me up.
Basically, that's what I'm looking for. Thank you.
We didn't even hear what that guy's looking for. We're in overalls, Glenn, South Bay, bachelors of science, no religion, 6'1", 39, 180 pounds, looking for somebody 25 to 35, maximum distance 40 miles, interest, skiing, jogging, travel, and film, no children. This seems like a jazzercise like song. Oh my god, I want to see more of this. Found footage fest. Oh, this is like all just like old videos. Dude, I gotta sub to this channel. Championships of VHS. These, what do they just find like random shit? All right, we'll watch one more. One more. New Age Miracles Factor Fraud. Welcome back. Tonight we're going to be investigating a few people that have claiming that they've witnessed or experienced miracles. Ooh, a lot more stern than I thought he'd be.
I've enlisted our friend Charles' able assistance in this portion of our presentation for reasons which will soon become obvious. Charles?
Yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, what the fuck is this? They're gonna hit him with a sledgehammer? Oh, is he doing miracles? Is he like a miracle man? Do it! It's gonna be a fake cinder block. Didn't hurt at all.
Now place it inside the plastic bag.
Oh, it's a little magic trick here.
Now break the bulb. Excellent. Now reach inside and choose a piece and hand it to me.
Is he gonna eat it?
Thank you. You may return to your seat.
He's gonna eat it. Yup. It's sugar glass. I feel like that's so obvious. That's also not a miracle. This is also not a miracle. This is not a miracle. Yo, hey, if that was, even if that wasn't sugar glass, I'd be like, okay, you ate a piece of a light bulb glass. Yo, like, you know, all right, enough chew's probably not gonna kill you, but it's bad. Dude, I feel like I'm watching interdimensional cable.
Fire, one of the most powerful and destructive forces of nature.
Rolled up the jeans.
Oh, that's impressive, as you said earlier.
If I can direct your attention to the demonstration area, I'll give you a first-hand look.
Are these real shows? Like, I don't even know what I'm watching right now. This is what is this from? What is this from? This is a fucking, like, this video is intended for educational purposes about New Age ploys to lure them into satanic cults. What? He walks us through highly entertaining worlds of New Age parlor tricks. Oh, so he's openly saying they're fake. Who the fuck's getting lured into a cult by watching somebody eat a piece of a light bulb and being like, you're telling me you're God? Prove it. Eat a piece of this light bulb. Dude, we watched a video about this where they pull out like fake blood and then it makes them believe that they've been healed. Yeah. And they think that they've been healed. That actually is a cult tactic. Psychic surgery actually has gotten people killed.
The next time you or someone you know is approached by a member of a New Age group, remember what you have seen here today.
I loved that. Loved that. We gotta watch more of those videos another day. That was fun. All right. Count me down 30 seconds. He subsided. I drank a lot of water, though. And this shit is brewing in my stomach. I have Vegemite, fucking sour balls, and a bunch of other bullshit in my stomach. And now Bulldog ramen. And that's in the trash. That's fucking disgusting. Look how that coats the plate. Way too spicy. L food waste. Disrespectful. L food waste. Let's get this gross shit out of the way. And then we could, you know, we could round it off with something enjoyable. Something sour. A mega sour. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't show you what it is. Sorry, I didn't show you what it is. A whole baby conch. I ordered this myself. This wasn't even on the when does this expire? Eat it before March of 2027. Chat, also, if you're trying to bulk, peep the macros. Peep the macros. One can. I've eaten canned octopus. And that shit, surprisingly not bad. It ruined my toothbrush. It made my teeth, it made it embowed. The smell, if it tastes like shit, dude, that's fine. Like, I just need to be able to chew it. If it's chewy, that's gonna, but your body needs to let you swallow it. Like, have you ever had a really chewy piece of steak and you're just going, and you're just like, okay, at some point I gotta swallow this shit. I've been chewing it for like 30 seconds. That was that through and through. It literally just felt like I was eating fucking like gristle on a steak. So rubbery. Exact same taste as the octopus. Exact same taste as the octopus. The taste was a 4. Maybe a 3. The texture was a 1. That was bad. Now, if I could grind this up with like rice and just fucking rip it, bulk meal. I mean, bulk meal. Lean meat. 40 grams of protein for a can. The fuck? That shit's awesome. All right, now we get to round it off with something that's happy. Well, not really happy. The world's sourest candy balls. They're Black Megadeth. Black Megadeth balls. There's like different brands that make them, but they're these super, super covered. What is that sour powder? Oh my god, what's that called? What is that sour powder called? The roof of my mouth would be bleeding. I was addicted to sour candy. Bro, no, because it was sharp. It was already sour, so it eats away like your fucking gums or whatever. And the roof of my mouth, I would obviously be moving around, so it'd scrape. Teeth check. Well, that was fun. That was an interesting food gauntlet. Should we do another one at some point in the future? Surely could. You know how many gross things I could probably fucking eat? 1 million. You know how many weird canned ocean creatures they have? Probably 1,000. So, you know, we did that because of the F Cancer charity stream. We might run that back in the future with other food, but I think it was overall a success. Overall success. Now, did I kind of wimp out on the Bulldog ramen eating all of that? Yeah. Did I not eat the surströmming? Yeah. I don't think there's an amount of money that I would have eaten that surströmming. Like, I would have been eating my own vomit for me to get that down. So, you know, it was great though. It was great though. Anyways, chat, we're still going to be streaming. We're going to play games now, but I have to move all this shit out of the way. So that might take me a minute or two. Chat, bit of a weird segment now. We're kind of just going to be watching a culmination of YouTube videos that are like 3 minutes long and really random, that you kind of like that video that you see on your recommendation page at 3 in the morning. That's like the type of videos we're going to watch. We might click some other ones on the side tab. I kind of just gathered a bunch of videos. Most of them are probably going to be pretty ass. But yeah, let's tap in. First one, a message from Arkham Knight's Riddler.
Hello, Riddle fans. It is me, Edward Nigma, super genius. I'd like to take this moment to do something I would not normally do.
Oh, you're not going to give me a riddle? I can't watch a Riddler video if you're not going to give me a riddle.
Well, you see, guys, I'll explain.
You see, guys, I'm all riddled out. I've lost my motivation to keep riddling. I've gotten addicted to riddling.
See,
that was a good one. I'm proud of that.
When the Arkham Knight showed up, my work wasn't really... Okay, it wasn't the best. I kind of stretched the whole meaning of riddle a little farther than I had anticipated.
Yeah, it wasn't really much a riddle, more so just like destruction.
They were car riddles, okay? Sorry, Arkham only lets me out a certain amount of time, and I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, like, ever.
What?
As you can see from this grotesque beard I have got going here, time in Arkham hasn't exactly been kind to me, and I've had a lot of time to reflect.
Where's your masterful plan to get back at Batman? This is what I need to hear about, the Riddler. You've been locked away for years. Now you're telling me you're out and you don't know what you're going to do next?
Yes, I admit, though it pains me to say, car riddles aren't really on brand for me. It was a hard time, okay? I was running out of things to riddle. I was burning out here. I promise you.
Him cosplaying as the Riddler and saying that he's having burnout as a problem is fucking hilarious.
That my next riddles will come back to their golden age again. We'll have, well, I'm not sure what we'll have yet, but I'm working on it, okay? Let it be known that the Riddler is not done yet. When I get out, the streets will run with riddles.
When you get out? Oh, is he still saying that he's in prison? Dude, you have family photos in the... All right, I'm done watching this. We're going to the next one. Tiger move. Because they live in the wilderness, don't have processed foods, and they're constantly fighting for survival. I don't think it's a yoga thing.
He doesn't lift weights, work machines, perform calisthenics or
it's genetics.
Aerobics, and he doesn't jog. Yet he can tear the head off a man. His power comes from his own exercise system. Far different.
Bro, Killdozer yesterday trying to say that he could fucking kill a tiger in a fight to the death 70% of the time actually shocked me. I know he's 6'5", 250, but you're not killing a tiger. A tiger. They weigh like 400 pounds.
His own exercise system. Far different from man's, and also far superior. It is the ultimate exercise system, which I call...
What the fuck are we watching? Did you have to take an edible? Oh, you think I'm high because I'm watching Tiger Yoga?
Tiger Moves.
Tiger
Ironically,
moves.
When man sets about to improve his health and physical fitness through exercise, he devises systems which lack the simple wisdom of the tiger. Low-impact aerobics has far less injuries than high-impact, as does belly dancing with its smooth and completely natural...
Are you trying to tell me that I'm gonna have the body of a tiger if I start belly dancing? What the fuck? I do low-impact jazzercise and I'm gonna get fucking ripped? No. I'm gonna burn 30 calories, eat 2 Oreos, and I'm already gonna be in I'm out of the deficit.
Tiger Moves, the best and most natural exercise system man can use. I'm John McSweeney, and I'm gonna cover 7 of these basic tiger moves. Inhale back with tension.
Yo, is he just like in boxers right now? Like, what am I feel like I'm watching like an old grandpa that's just crazy telling me I need to start doing tiger exercises to up my testosterone levels.
Exhale forward.
Love the nipple cam.
Try to reach for the stars. Reach as high as you can. With tension. Great tension. Come forward with great tension.
Yo, who the fuck is filming this? Feel the tension in the tricep muscles. Yo, he's just flexing.
Think into those thigh muscles, the quadriceps, the hamstrings. The next tiger move.
Do a squat. Stomach roll.
Is the stomach roll. This exercise now from the
side. When does a tiger do this?
I push down and roll up. Flex, force it down. Come up. You've just learned in this tape.
I love how he's in a suit and tie now.
3 critical areas of life and self-defense.
Self-defense. I've learned three needed things for life and self-defense. They're gonna enable me to defend myself if an oncoming attacker approaches me.
Here with one thought. It pertains to nations, it pertains to the individual. First a warrior, or all else is folly.
A warrior. Next, we're gonna be learning Wario moves. First, a warrior, or all else is folly. Old people fighting.
In the cart, and you'll be at the other end of it.
Ooh, cold.
Oh.
Ooh, cold. Try to make him flinch. But he's light on his toes. Because he's got that big dog energy. Don't matter, he's 85.
Oh.
Wow.
As soon as you turn your back, she hits you with a trash.
I'm standing beside you and for you.
What's that?
She does it again. Hit her over the head.
I'll take yours and hit her over the head.
I'll never come back here again, and I'm going to advertise this. There's a bastard here.
Would you keep using...
Wow, that's angry. That's an angry grandma there. The word bastard. I feel like that's an old person insult. To be like, you're a bastard child.
This terrible word. What does it mean to you? Does it make you feel good, or what does it do to you?
None of your
This guy just mogging the camera right now. I don't think he's there.
goddamn business. Now get going.
Going where?
Fall in your tracks. Go on. Go.
Do you think I'm going to move because you're telling me? You've got something coming to you. Big time.
I hope it's not anything
I
like
love that the level of aggression is so weak because they're so old that it just kind of sounds like they're talking, but they're basically using like old term fighting words.
you. Anything. There's not another person in this world like you.
That's great.
Yeah. Ooh, wow. Wouldn't that be nice?
That's wonderful.
We have to get rid of that bastard.
No.
Is that the only word you know?
Yo, he keeps walking away. She calls him a bastard. He comes right back. He's like, you really think you're going to tell me where I'm not allowed to walk?
Why don't you go and have your lunch?
Yeah, go eat.
Oh my God, do you think he's actually going to like hit her?
You might feel better after you eat.
Keep your hand to yourself.
You hit me and Jesus, I'll knock you right out.
What with? Your imagination, that's what's...
Yeah, you tell him.
Hitting you in the head.
Oh, he's getting up. Give it a minute, bro. We got to fight here in about 5 minutes.
Please go, Allie.
5 minutes. He's standing up. Is he sitting down? Is he standing up? I don't know what's happening.
You say that once again, I'll really
He's coming up.
have it.
He's
So
getting
far
up.
I have laid a finger on you.
I'm
You
behind
better
you.
not, either.
He's getting up.
Why? What do you mean I better not?
You better not
This
put
guy still hasn't moved.
a finger on me, either. I wouldn't want one of your goddamn fingers on me.
Oh, he's
Or
back
your-
down.
Anything of you. I hope you fall and break your nose.
Oh, here we go again. Fall and break my nose.
Oh, wow. Watch it.
Yeah.
See if you'll do it.
Close your mouth.
You know, old people in nursing homes have like the highest rate of STDs because they just have sex all the time. And when you have, if you have a family member in a nursing home and they have sex, they have to call their family. There's like, there's like orgies and shit that go on there. It's like that bad because they're having like unprotected sex, and most of the women are through menopause, so it's like they can't have kids. No, it's true. And so like say it's like say you have your grandpa or grandma, they might call you and be like, Grampy got into a bit of activity. He might have to get tested for syphilis. You got to come pick him up.
You shut up, too.
He comes storming back in. Oh, you think you could tell me to shut up? You have another thing coming. Worst job interview, Odisha guy. March of 2012.
Hi, so tell me about yourself.
Ooh, it's like a Zoom interview.
Sir, I am sitting in front of yourself. Myself, Rakesh Mohanty, and I am technology mad. But if you will ask me what is my passion, I will say hardware. But this is for the first time I am doing on spiky.
Skype.
Wait, so is he applying to do like a Geek Squad position or something? Hardware, what, with like technology?
Pardon, sir?
Okay, not, go on.
Sir, I am from Jharsuguda. I studied 10th Saraswati Sishu Vidya Mandir, graduate Cambridge Institute, Ranchi, not from England, note it. And I am putting my screwdriver everywhere and seeing what is happening. I am a hidden scientist.
Okay, so what experience?
I feel like this is like a like an application to like a university. Putting my screwdriver everywhere, seeing what happens. I'm just like a curious soul.
Okay, so what experience do you have?
Sir, I am working with BSNL telephone company. Whenever the line goes up, I ride the telephone khamba and make the line good. And during my spare time, I chat on girls on Facebook.
That is not, but that is not part. Yo, first half, you know, you're answering the question here. You don't need to tell the interviewer that you flirt with girls on Facebook in your free time.
And also, I collect pan masala reports.
Okay.
I have a huge collection, almost 2,000.
And how do you see yourself progress in this career?
Sir, I will have a fruity career in your steamy company. And I will perform and reach the climax position.
Okay, and can you shift to Oman? Will you have any problems shifting to Oman?
Sir, I do not have any problem to.
They have to move countries.
Shifting abroad country, but I will not change my religion. Otherwise, I am very open-minded, and I am always happy, even when I am sad. And I am morally very good, morally very high. And I have also my resignation letter ready from BSN.
Okay, so then we'll get back to you.
Sir, I am getting the job now.
We'll get back to you.
Thank you very much.
That didn't seem real. That did not seem real. That did not seem real. I like that guy. No, he seemed nice, but I mean, he was a bad interviewer. He was like, yeah, I'll move. Not going to change my religion, though. Valid. I don't think that was being asked of you. Did he get the job? We'll never know. That was from 13 years ago. Bear attack. Man is trying to run away from attacking bear. On a bicycle? Cooked. Can't bears run like 30 miles an hour? Like top speed? And he just started riding? Oh no, it cuts. Wow, what a peaceful bike ride otherwise. If there's no bear in the region, this is why you gotta blast like fucking Lil Pump when you ride through the woods to scare the bears off. Oh, fuck no. Oh my God. He gets away from that? Oh my God, dude. The way I would fall off the bike. That's a good 10 feet away from him. That is years age. I don't know what they put it in. Does anybody know? I know they put it in something that makes it age very quickly. And so it turns black. I'm pretty sure they're safe to eat. They put it in milk? I don't think they put it in milk. I feel like they put it in like ingredients like clay, ash, salt, and quick. Had Bulldog ramen. And I had to pre-make it, obviously, just because it's hard and I didn't want to have to fucking have you guys wait like 10 minutes. This is the one that we're eating today. 2X spicy Bulldog ramen. It is 550 calories for one fucking serving. I don't know what they put in this that makes it spicy. Do you guys know? It says the sauce is chicken powder, hot pepper seasonings. It doesn't really say. Like, I don't know how spicy... The sauce is spicy, but I'm saying, like, I don't know how spicy I should expect this to be. The sauce is kind of, like, hovering on the bottom there. As you can see, it's a lot more red on the bottom. Oh, God. Jesus. It's not spicy, I'm not going to lie. I mean, we're about to find out. I don't think I'm going to eat the whole plate. But I will eat a bit of it. I am kind of hungry, so if it's good, then that's great. Cheers to Bulldog Ramen. This is a bit of a mukbang, is it not? Interesting. Who would eat that for enjoyment? Has slight time. And a little bit of puffer semen.
You don't wear it to look strong. You wear it to be overlooked. Don't let them hear you say their name. And never, never speak to them first. The candle on the bar flicked sideways, like someone walked past. But no one did. Outside, the night is colder than it should be. You check your phone. No signal.
No, not big puffer. Like a puffer fish. I don't know, maybe I'm done.
The road home is darker than you remember. One street lamp flickers ahead. Time to walk. The real quiz has officially begun. You step out into the cold. The charm is warm in your pocket. The night smells like whetstone. You've been walking for nearly 15 minutes now, uphill, away from the bar. No shops.
Well, here's where you're wrong, because I'm catching an Uber ride.
Open. No cars. No sound except for your own footsteps. Up ahead, beneath a flickering street lamp, you see a figure. They're standing still. Head tilted down, half in shadow.
I cross the street. I jaywalk across the street, and I avoid contact with him. This is not even, regardless of whether or not Nosferatu's a thing. If I'm walking alone at night, and I see a guy standing under a street lamp at like 1 in the morning, I'm crossing the street. I'm not passing him.
Not approaching, not retreating, just waiting. What do? Option A, keep walking toward them, confidently, like you belong here. Option B, cross the street and pass at a distance without making eye contact. Option C, turn off into a narrow side path to avoid them completely. Or Option D, call out, "Are you okay?"
B, I'm not going down a side path. That's really scary. I think B, cross the street. Still keep them in your peripherals.
So the correct answer here is Option B, cross the street and pass it.
Fuck yes, dude. Fuck yes.
The distance without making eye contact.
Option E, run at him manically and scare him, right? Vampire, been alive for a long time, probably never had somebody when he's trying to hunt him down go, fucking just sprint at him full speed.
Contact.
Catch him off guard.
So the reason this is the right answer here is because you're avoiding direct confrontation without showcasing your fear. You don't engage, you don't escalate, but you also don't turn your back on them. You stay in the open where you can be seen, and where they can also be seen. Option A, approaching confidently, is the wrong choice because approaching confidently is still approaching, and it assumes you understand the threat level, and you don't. Confidence won't necessarily stop a predator. It just gets you closer to their reach. Option C, ducking into a side path, is also the wrong answer because this gives up the only light source that you have, and you're trading visibility for panic here, and creating a choke point where you can't be seen or helped. Option D, calling out, is also risky because here you're establishing contact, inviting a response, and giving away your emotional state. Worst case, you're telling them that you notice them, and that you're also alone.
Copy this graph. What graph?
So you cross the street. Slow, steady, with your eyes forward. The figure doesn't move. You pass under the lamplight and glance back. Just once. And they're still there. Still watching. Not following. Not yet. But the air behind you feels full.
You know, I don't think I would be as afraid of a vampire. Like, I'm imagining this guy in, like, a top hat and, like, a trench coat. Just, like, standing, looking at the ground. Right? It would be a hell of a lot scarier if they were, like, from the Smile movie. Like, that would be the creepiest thing. I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, alone at night, and you're just, like, in an alleyway, and some guy's just under a street lamp, just, like, staring at you. Like, that would be fucking mortifying.
Walking. The street narrows. You pass a door that's been left ajar. A tiny convenience shop with flickering fluorescent lights. You step inside. A woman is sweeping in the back. The figure who follows you lingers in the street opposite, watching. They don't enter the store. The woman in the back calls out in broken English.
You're American, just shoot him. I don't have silver bullets. Dick. You're an American. Just shoot him. Huh. Just take out your gun. All of you have. Right? You guys are always killing each other with them. This time, there's a reason to have one.
I finish in 10. Safe. She gestures
Silver doesn't kill vampires. Fake horror fan. It's a wooden stake to the heart. Garlic is dangerous to them. What does a silver bullet kill? That's a werewolf.
The small delivery van parked in the alley.
Buddy, I've watched almost every season of Supernatural, okay? Buddy, I've seen almost every season of Supernatural. You don't think I know? You don't think I know the lore on how to kill a vampire?
Out back. What do you do? Option A, accept. You wait inside with her until she finishes, then take the van. Option B, politely decline and continue walking towards your inn, staying on.
Oh shit! What's happening? Sorry.
She gestures toward the small delivery van parked in the alley out back. What do you do? Option A, accept. You wait inside with her until she finishes, then take the van. Option B, politely decline and continue.
The woman calls out in broken English. You take my lift? I finish in 10, safe. She gestures towards a small delivery van in the alley out back. I think I'd kill her if she pressed me, so I think I'm gonna accept.
You walking towards your inn, staying on lit streets. Option C, ask if you can wait inside the shop for a few minutes, and then leave on foot once the figure is gone. Or option D, step outside the shop and try to confront the follower. See if they'll speak.
C.
So the correct answer here is option C. Ask if you can wait inside the shop for a few minutes and then leave on foot once the figure is gone. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you're buying time without committing to transport. Here you're under light, on neutral ground with a potential ally, and you're not putting yourself in a confined space with anyone. Option A, getting into a stranger's vehicle.
And if this old lady presses me, I put her in a full Nelson.
Gamble, especially down a dark alley. Even if she seems kind, you can't verify her intentions, or who else might be involved. Waiting inside the shop is also a gamble, but it's a lower risk one. In the van, you're in a confined space, and if it's a trap, there's no exit. Whereas the shop is still in a public-facing, visibly lit area where you can leave at any time and there are multiple exits. Option B, continuing alone, is the wrong answer because this keeps you exposed, and you're gambling that the figure outside won't escalate the moment you leave the range of potential witnesses. Option D, confrontation, is the most dangerous move here, elevating the encounter into a challenge, and you don't know who the figure is, or what they want. Speaking to something you don't—
He could just be a fucking crackhead. Like, what do we talk? I mean, we don't even know if he's a vampire yet. I just left the bar and the first guy I see under a dim lit lamp, I'm thinking is a fucking vampire. That's just like paranoia.
Understand is often how these stories end. So you linger inside the shop. The woman keeps sweeping. Slow.
The literal first guy I see. We're in Romania. Okay, I'm in Romania. I'm in Albania. I'm in the Balkans. All right. And the first guy I see after I leave the bar is just fucking standing there. And I'm like, must be Nosferatu.
And rhythmic. She doesn't speak to you, but she doesn't ask you to leave either. The figure stands outside, still watching. Minutes pass, and then, finally, they step backward into the dark. They just vanish behind a parked car. The woman stops sweeping. Go, now, she says. It won't stay gone. You thank her quietly and step out. The street is silent. You walk fast. You reach the guest house gate. You step through, and you're about to feel relief, until you see it. The figure is back, 20 feet behind you, just beyond the outer lamp. Then,
bro, I'm about to just make myself like a fucking gross, like, dude, like, if a vampire's trying to kill me, I'm about to just cover myself in poop. Like, because, bro, that's like ruining the meal. You know what I mean? Like, this guy wants to eat me. Like, if I just, like, cover myself in feces, like, he's not gonna fucking eat me. Like, no, seriously, bro. Yeah, like, cover myself in onions and garlic and fucking poop. Make myself smell putrid, dude.
They speak, voice low.
Vomit everywhere.
Like breath on glass. I'm so cold. Please, only a minute. Your charm is warm in your pocket. Across the street, a window flickers with the faint glow of the television. A cat watches from the garden wall. What do you do? Option A, crack the gate just—
Oh my god. Beyond the outer lamp, they speak voice low like a low breath. I'm so cold, please, only a minute. Charm is warm in your pocket. Across the street, a window flickers with a faint glow of the television. A cat watches from the garden wall.
Enough to shine your phone flashlight outside, without stepping out. Option B, step inside, lock the gate, and call the host quietly. Option C, open the gate and offer to bring them a blanket. Test their reaction. Or option D, pretend you can't hear them and go straight inside without looking back.
Crack the gate just enough to shine your phone flashlight outside. That's a bad play. Step inside, lock the gate, and call the host quietly. I'm thinking, like, it's probably B or D. But you're not supposed to just, like, ignore them. Open the gate and offer to bring them a blanket. That's the worst one. D.
So the correct answer here is option B, step inside.
I said that, and then I saw my chatter say D, and I felt like that was probably the right answer. You guys suck.
Lock the gate and call the host quietly. So the reason this is the right answer is because here, this is barrier control. Don't trade your physical threshold for a moral test. The correct move here preserves your strongest defensive asset, which is the locked gate. Calling the host quietly will also record your situation and possibly produce a local authority figure, or at least flags the interaction. Option A, cracking the gate and shining the light, is the wrong answer.
What if I just start fucking screaming, dude? Like, why is that not an option? Me just be like, help! Help!
Because any opening here is
Make a commotion.
leverage. A small light leak shows that you're present and reactive, and it might also reveal your silhouette, which might leave you vulnerable. Option C, offering a blanket, is also the wrong answer, because you just invited proximity and possibly rewarded a manipulative plea. Even if it's genuine, you have no idea whether the person is alone or if they're baiting you, and you have
And it was a homeless woman. She froze to death. Well,
to prioritize your safe option B. That's because the outcome here is identical, but option D misses the communication step. The host call matters, because it creates a record and may add someone who can vouch for you, or check outside. You're inside now. The door is locked. The hallway is
Sick.
dim. The air inside feels warm and too still. You listen for footsteps. You don't hear any, but the charm in your pocket is hot. You reach the stairs to your room. Then, a knock. Not at the front door, but the back one. You freeze. Then, a voice, low and calm. It's the guest house owner. We saw someone outside. Just checking that you made it in okay.
not responding. Yo, you know what I'm doing here? I'm locking all of the doors. I'm locking the door to the bedroom. And then I'm putting a blindfold over my eyes and shoving cotton in my ears. And then I'm falling asleep. Because it's not allowed in unless you let it in. So just fucking go to bed.
Sounds like the same voice from earlier, but quieter, slower. How do you respond? Option A, call out from the stairs. I'm okay,
No!
thank you. Option B, say nothing. Stay out of sight and wait for a follow-up knock. Option C, walk to the back door and check the peephole. Or option D, text the host if you can get signal and ask if he sent someone.
C. Oh, wait. D.
So the correct answer here is option D, text the host and verify. So the reason this is the right answer is because verification is everything. If you're unsure, don't guess. Cross-reference. Even with no bars.
All right, I don't need to know why the other ones were wrong.
Light backup, no door camera, and no sound insulation. The figure outside is silent, unnaturally so. And if you press your eye to the glass, you might be gathering intel, but you're also giving it, the thing outside, your breath, your silhouette, and also your location. And if they're already covering the peephole, then you've gained nothing, and you've also just let them know you're home and afraid. You text the host. Someone just knocked. Did you send someone to check on me?
Why don't I put like dish soap on the floor so if he comes in, he like slips and eats shit. Like I do like a Home Alone setup where, you know, I like put a mannequin up in like a window or something. You know, like, yeah, like set up like a booby trap.
There's no reply. You stay quiet. You don't call out. You don't open the door. You wait.
A banana peel. I only have one banana. I just put a banana peel in the middle of the fucking room. Well, he's got about a 5% chance of slipping on that.
5 long minutes. Finally. No one should be there. You lock the door. Move upstairs. As you reach your room, the charm around your neck suddenly pulses. A sharp heat, like it's reacting to something. Through the window, you can see a figure standing across the road. Not moving. You can't tell.
Dude, that's terrifying. Any horror game you're playing, you look at the window, there's somebody just across the road under the street lamp, just like looking.
It's the same one. What do you do? Option A, close the blinds slowly. Control what they see. Option B, keep the lights off and monitor them from the shadows. Option C, step into view just briefly and then vanish.
I'm straight up mooning that motherfucker. What? Bro, that motherfucker follows you, and you know he's a vampire. You just fucking straight moon his ass.
Let them know you're not afraid. Or option D, shift away from the window and try to track them using the reflection in the glass.
Oh shit, wait, I gotta pick an answer. Close the blinds slowly, control what they see. Yeah, mooning them's not an option. Close the blinds slowly, control what they see. Keep the lights off and monitor them from the shadows. Step into view just briefly, then vanish. Shift away from the window and try knocking your track to use the reflection of the glass. I'm gonna go B.
So the correct answer here is option B, keep the lights off.
I need to know why the other ones are wrong. If I get it right, I'm just moving on.
No lights, no blinds, no speaking. You stand there in the dark, watching them watch. The figure shifts, almost imperceptibly. Then, very slowly, it turns its head. Not toward you, toward the window of the house next door, the one with the TV glow. And then, it vanishes. Charm in your neck cools slightly. Only slightly. You exhale. And then, 3 light taps on your window. You're on the 2nd floor. There's no balcony, just glass. What do you do? Option A, speak softly through the wall. I'm calling police. Option B, approach the window with your phone flashlight. Option C, stay exactly where you are and count 60 seconds. Or option D, throw your charm against the window to test the reaction.
Bro, I'm going, freeze! Freeze! And I'm going, and he's going to hear that noise, and he's going to go, maybe I should leave. Maybe I should leave. Refund those push-ups. Not doing channel point redemptions today. Speak softly through the wall. I'm calling the police. Approach the window with your phone flashlight. Stay exactly where you are and count to 60. Why the fuck would I do that? I'm not throwing the charm. I feel like the charm is a good thing to have on my person. It's kind of like a totem of undying in Minecraft. I think it would keep me alive in case it attacks. I don't want to speak. I don't want to approach it. I'm going to go C.
So the correct answer here is option C. Stay still and count 60 seconds. So the reason this is the right answer is
well, actually, I kind of do want to know why that's the right answer.
because here, psychologically and tactically, you're in information denial mode. Do not react to lures or tests. Counting time helps you regulate your panic, it keeps your breathing slow, and it allows external movement patterns to surface. And it also tests them. How long will they wait? Option A, threatening to call the police, is the wrong answer.
Yo, but I'm, like, waiting with a vampire right now. Like, how do I know that they're not going to, like, just fucking break the window? Like, they're not allowed because it's vampire rules? Phone lights up, unknown number. You answer, calm voice says your full name first and last.
You answer. A calm voice says your full name, first and last. And then, please open the door. We need to verify you're okay. This line is being monitored. We're with police dispatch.
Cap.
What do you do? Option A, say, what's your badge number and station? Option B, hang up. Text your host again.
B.
Option C, say nothing. Listen for mistakes in what they say. Or option D, say, I'm not home, and pretend you're somewhere else.
B. It's B or C, but B.
So the correct answer here is option C, say nothing. Listen for mistakes in what they say. So the reason this is the right answer is because silence here is your strongest tool. They already have your name, but you don't need to give them anything else. Speaking gives away stress, alertness, and possibly your location or your accent. Option A, demanding ID, feels like the smart answer, but it's ultimately wrong because without an official callback...
Straight screaming and slapping my belly like drums. You think that would scare them away?
Number, it's meaningless. Option B, texting your host, is good, but premature. You need to assess the threat first. And option D, lying is the wrong answer because this shows panic. And once you speak, you've already revealed your voice. Silence is the strongest move here. Let them keep talking. Real
All right, is all of this just going to revolve around silence, though? Like, when am I going to be able to, like, kill him?
Not breathing, not interference. Like a second voice. Whispering, just a half second too late. Echoing the same sentence, as if something was repeating the line, trying to copy the tone. You hang up. No one calls back. You're still in the guest house. The doors are locked. No one's gotten in. You've double-checked. But something isn't right. The silence is too complete.
He's in.
You pass by the hallway mirror, and something catches your eye. You pause. In the mirror, you are there, but only faintly, like your image is half erased. And then, for a split second, there's something else. A second reflection, not mirroring your movement. You blink, and it's gone. What do you do? Option A.
Yo, any of those, like, horror films where they look in the mirror and there's somebody in the background, and when they turn, they're not there? And then they, like, look back, and they're still in the mirror. They turn, they're not there. They look back, and then it's right next to their face, and they turn, and they're there. Oh! No, I can't do that. That would be never break a mirror. Why?
Break the mirror. Option B, use your phone camera to check the reflection again. Option C, leave the hallway. Mirrors can lie. Or option D, adjust the lighting to verify distortions.
All right, so there's a second reflection. So somebody's in the mirror. I kind of want to break the mirror, but that seems kind of stupid. Use your phone camera to check the reflection. I'm going to leave the hallway.
So the correct answer here is option D, adjust the lighting. So the reason this is the right answer is because optical distortions are common in dim or angled lighting, and fear warps interpretation. Before you assume supernatural influence, verify the reflection against real-world physics. Bad lighting, double-pane mirrors, or backlighting can distort even your own...
Bro, I'm not going to be that calm in this situation. A vampire's trying to fucking kill me. I'm not going to be able to be like, you know, maybe the physics, maybe the lighting of this is just skewing. You know, obviously I'm under some sort of duress right now, and that might be skewing my perceptions of whether or not there's something in the mirror. If I see a if I walk in and I turn and I see somebody in the mirror, I'm darting out. No part of me is going, maybe I should tweak the lighting angles here.
Sorry,
what the
your
fuck?
host. Finally calling back, but your pulse, it just delays it. So you adjust the lighting, and the mirror now shows your full reflection. Nothing strange, but your pulse hasn't slowed. And then, a vibration. Your phone. It's your host. Finally calling back.
Wow,
you answer.
finally.
Don't open the door, your host says quickly. No matter what you hear, it's not... The call cuts out. You barely have time to process before there's a knock. At the front door. Same voice. It's me. Sorry, phone died. Let me in? Same cadence, same tone, same man. But that's not possible. What do you do? Option A. Ask him what room number you're in. Option B. Ask him what you were wearing when you checked in. Option C, wait for him to say something you didn't tell him. Or option D, slide your phone under the door with a voice recorder on.
I'm not giving my phone to the fucking vampire. What idiot would pick D? Why would I slide my phone under the door? I'm giving them my phone? That's the worst possible. Nobody would pick that. Wait for him to say something you didn't tell him. C.
So the correct answer here is option A, ask what room number you're in.
What?
So the reason this is the right answer is because room number is fast, innocuous, and it's specific. Only the real host or someone who's watched you check in would know it. It's a classic confirmation test that sounds casual, but it reveals a lot of information. Option B, asking what clothes you were wearing, is not the best answer because this is a vague detail and it could easily be guessed. Option C, waiting, is also not the best option here because it puts you in a passive mode and time matters here. And option D, sliding...
Puts you in a passive mode. Every other answer was, hey, just wait. Time is silence's fucking strength. That's what every other one. It's like, oh yeah, no, being quiet's the best thing you could do.
Your phone under the door sounds clever, but
now it sucks. Now I'm asking him questions. I'm fucking. What are we playing? Jeopardy? What room number am I?
Delays action, and you need answers immediately. He gets the answer wrong. He says room 4. You're in room 7. You don't speak. You don't move. And eventually the voice stops. You back away from the door. That's when you smell it. The air inside is shifted, and there's a new scent in the guest room hallway.
And what if he got it right? What if he just got lucky? What if I go, what room number am I? He goes, 7. And I go, oh. And then that motherfucker eats me.
Wet soil. Iron. No open windows yet. You checked earlier. It wasn't here before. What do you do? Option A, check under the bed. Option B, check the closet. Option C, smell your charm. Or option D, open your suitcase to see if something was placed in.
Why am I smelling my charm? These all feel like bad answers. There's a putrid smell in the room. I'm either looking under the bed, looking in the closet, smelling the charm, or opening my suitcase. I'm gonna go see smell the charm.
So the correct answer here is option B, open your closet. So the reason
Why? Why is that the right answer?
this is the right answer because in both real intrusions and folklore, closets are containment points for bodies, bags, traps, or things that don't belong. If someone is broken in, this is the most likely hiding space. And if the lore is
okay, and then I open the door and he kills me.
True, that smell of damp soil isn't just rot. Some say that vampires carry the earth with them from their homeland. Option A, checking under the bed, is the wrong answer because under the bed checks require you to lower yourself, which is dangerous unless you know it's necessary. Option C, smelling your charm, is not the right answer because the charm heats when danger's near.
I don't know, dude. Yeah, I lower myself, but if I stand like 3 feet away, you gotta think, bro, somebody under a bed's in a very vulnerable position. You're like under the bed like this. Like, if I see him, he would have to crawl out from under the bed to hurt nip slip. He would have to crawl from out under the bed to hurt me.
You know this, but it doesn't speak. It doesn't tell you where or who, just that something's wrong. And option D, ripping open your suitcase, is not the best answer because this wastes time and it's not the logical origin point for the smell. The closet is empty, but the smell lingers, so you shut it. Slowly. And then something calls you back to the mirror. You glance at it once more. You see yourself again. Fully this time. Then for a blink, 2 of you, and then it's just you again. What do? Option A, cover the mirror with a towel. Option B, take a photo of it. Option C, touch the glass. Or option D, pretend it didn't happen.
Not D. There's 2 of me. I'm going to cover the mirror or take a photo. I'm going to cover the mirror. I'm not touching the glass.
So the correct answer here is option A, cover the mirror. So the reason this is the right answer is because mirrors are psychological vulnerabilities.
Yup, knew that. Next.
For a reason. It gives them invitation. And option D, ignore from outside. Slightly better. And then you hear something. Low. From outside. A growl. You look out the window. 2 dogs.
I growl back.
Are across the yard. One stares up at your window. The other is tense, ears flat. They don't bark. They don't blink. And then, both bolt into the trees. What do? Option A.
2 dogs are across the yard. One stares at the window. The other is tense and ears are flat.
Ignore it. Dogs are random. Option B. Watch where they run. Option C, close the blinds. Or option D, move to a room without windows.
Bro, what? This is getting so hard. She said it was going to get harder, but now I have no idea what to do. I see 2 dogs in the yard. One of them's looking at me, and the other one's tense, and then it runs into the trees. Dogs are random, ignore it. Watch where they run, close the blinds. Where they run, they're running away. I'm not, that's stupid. Dogs are random, that's also stupid. Close the blinds or move to a room without windows. Move to a room without windows. D.
So the correct answer here is option B, watch where the dogs run. So the reason this is the right answer is because animals react to what we can't sense. In both real-world encounters and...
So why the fuck would I look where they're running? Would I want to look at what they're running from? Why would I go, where are they running? They're running somewhere safe. Why? I feel like I would be like, okay, well, they saw something they didn't like.
supernatural door, dogs and cats often alert first. Their direction of escape tells you where not to go, and maybe where it is going next. Option A, ignoring.
What? Their direction of escape tells you where not to go. Wouldn't it tell you where to go? They're not running where it's going next. That doesn't make any sense, right?
Them is wrong because here you're just ignoring a warning system. Option C, closing the blinds, is denial and blindness. You know something's going on. And option D, retreating to a blind room, is also wrong because this just removes all visibility. You watch the dogs. They didn't bark. They just ran. Away from the gate. Past your house. Like they were avoiding it, or something near it. That means whatever scared them is close. It's watching. You move to the far room. Smaller. Fewer windows. Quieter. Until it isn't. A noise inside the wall. Scraping. Wet. Like something breathing through plaster. It moves an inch at a time. Closer. What do you do? Option A, knock back, test if it responds. Option B, turn off all lights and listen. Option C, bang hard, scare it away. Or option D, leave the room quietly and lock the door.
Bro, why can't I have an option where, like, I stab a knife through the fucking drywall? Like, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm shooting through the wall. The sound seems to move closer an inch at the time. Knock back, see if it responds. Turn off the lights. Bang hard to scare it away. Leave the room quietly. Lock the door behind you. D. Get away from it. Kind of
So the correct
segment it
answer
away
is
from
option
you.
D. Leave the room
Easy.
quietly and lock the door.
Easy. See, like, some of them are very predictable.
Banging the wall is wrong because the scrape doesn't follow. You close the door. You turn the lock. The house falls silent again. The air temperature drops. Your breath fogs. And then the charm around your neck burns once. Sharp. And then it goes cold. You turn around. There's someone in the far corner. Not moving. Knees pulled to their chest. A woman. Her hair falls across her face. You didn't see her arrive.
Dude, UFC fight. UFC fight. She's just in the room. She's just in the room. I'm going, wham! Wham! Right to the jaw, dude. When I tell you I'm killing her instantly.
She whispers, "Don't let them in. They follow the lonely ones." And then she says your name. You never told her your name. What do you do? Option A, ask her how she knows you. Option B, back out of the room without responding. Option C, offer her the charm. Or option D, demand she proves she's alive.
Back out of the room without responding.
So the correct answer here is option B, back out of the room without responding. So the reason this is the right answer is because here you're facing an unknown person who somehow knows your name. In this setting, that's a huge alarm bell. If it's a real...
How'd she even get in the room? It's not even that she knows your name. She's just like a random woman.
Out into the hallway. The door frame is cool against your shoulder as you pass through, and you shut the door. The whisper stops. Nothing follows. Then, through the thin wood, you hear the faintest flutter, like paper folding in on itself. You risk a glance through the crack at the bottom, and there's no shadow. No feet. No one. Only carpet. And dust. And then your phone buzzes. It's an unknown number. Not international. Local area code. You answer. And the voice that answers back is yours. "You have to let me in. I'm still out here. They took my place." You don't remember speaking those words. You're holding the phone. You're sure it's real. What do you do? Option A, hang up and turn off the phone.
A.
Option B, say, "Where are you?" and wait for a location. Option C, put the phone on speaker and keep listening. Or option
C.
D, say, "I'm not home," and pretend you're somewhere else.
No. Don't put it on speaker because then that alerts them of your location. A.
So the correct answer here is option A, hang up and turn.
Because if you put that bitch on speaker, then they're going to yap. They don't know where you are.
Turn off the phone. So the reason this is the right answer is because earlier listening quietly was smart because you were gathering intel about an unknown
Yeah, but
person.
now they in the
But
house.
here, this isn't a stranger trying to prove your identity. This is your own voice on the line telling you things that you've never said. That's not information, that's intrusion. Every extra second risks
Yeah, knew that.
long, slow footsteps.
Shut off the phone. Screen stays black. No signal. House is silent. Too silent. Faint sound in the hallway. Slow footsteps.
The figure doesn't knock now. It scratches. Long drags of nail across the wood. The frame groans. The lock trembles. You can hear voices now. Not one, several. Whispering your name from different directions. The front, the back, even the
Yo, there's a pack of these motherfuckers coming for you. Oh, no. I thought it was one vampire.
roof. Your clock reads 5:41 a.m. Dawn is close, but not here. You have to choose. Option A, bolt through the back exit. Option B, move upstairs
I use a UV light and shine it at the vampires.
to put more barriers between you and them. Option D, confront the door, brace it with your body and the charm. Or option D, open a window upstairs and call for help.
All right, so if I reach daytime, I'm chilling. Bolt through the back exit while they're still outside. My hangover's starting to kick in a little bit. Okay, so my head's pounding a little bit. I'm thinking about Advil. Adrenaline's rushing now. I'm a little dehydrated from the amount of drinks I've had at the bar. Slightly out of breath. I kind of have to poop. Bolt through the back exit while they're still outside. Move upstairs to put more barriers between you and them. Confront the door. Brace it with your body in the charm. Open a window upstairs and call for help. B.
So the correct answer here is option B, move upstairs and put more
Easy.
And option D, yelling for help, is him. So you climb the stairs, 2 at a time. The voices rise behind you, scraping, rattling, and then they fall silent. You bar the upper door. The first shaft of light cuts across the floorboards. When you risk a glance through the window, the street is empty. The house is silent now. No whispers, no scratching, just the groan of old beams under the first light. Your clock reads 6:02 a.m. The sky is pale blue. You step carefully to the window. The street is empty. The figure is gone. On the floor by the door, you see it. The charm, snapped cleanly in half. You survive the night. Or maybe you were let go.
Oh.
So that wraps up the last of the questions, and...
Fire, dude. We survived the night. Oh, wait, no, there's a graph to see, like, how well I did.
Anymore. If you
How
scored
many
between
did I get wrong?
7 to 10 points, and you survived, but just through the skin of your teeth. You lasted until dawn, but only because the next time you're home, and when silence was permanent, you didn't hesitate.
How many did I get wrong? Like 4? 5? I was 11 to 14. I feel like I got most of them right. 6? Okay, I still didn't get 7 to 10. I survived, but something followed you home. You made enough good choices to see daylight. You missed something. A window left ajar, a word spoken with the silence safer, and now the figure knows you. Survival's temporary. No, because I'm not staying in fucking Albania or Algeria for the rest of my fucking life. I'm hopping back on that fucking Delta Airlines flight and taking the fucking 15-hour flight home, okay? And that vampire ain't getting on a goddamn airplane. I'm sure of it, okay? So I'm dipping, right? And then I'm gonna deal with the Jersey Devil. Not Algeria. Albania. Sorry.
You shut every door, you killed every channel, and you gave nothing away. When dawn came, it found you whole. And for tonight, at least, you won. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you...
Sick. I love those survival quizzes. They're so fun. Fucking sub to Oddly Specific Crystal. The zombie one was really fun, too. All right, we'll save this actor one for another day. We'll watch this Mr. Beast video and the philosophy one, and then we'll play a little bit of games.
Battery power, and once it's dead, it's useless, and there's no extra utility or intimidation value to it. You now go into your kitchen for a secondary weapon. Which of these gives you the best chance of stopping a zombie in close combat? Option A, a chef's knife. Option B, a wooden rolling pin. Option C, a butcher's cleaver. Or option D, a screwdriver.
C. A butcher's cleaver? I feel like that would decapitate somebody. A butcher's cleaver? Maybe the chef's knife if I'm holding it in like a BO2 combat stance. Maybe the chef's knife if I flip around and I'm like, you know, not the screwdriver. The correct answer is B, wooden rolling pin.
So the correct answer here is option C, a butcher's cleaver.
I was kind of hoping it would be B, wooden rolling pin.
So the reason this is the right answer is because a cleaver has the mass and blade thickness.
Oh, yeah, dude. A cleaver slicing. I mean, it's made for literally fucking, like, meat separation.
Skull with short-range strikes. The chef's knife is most likely going to be too thin, and it risks snapping or getting stuck. And the rolling pin, it feels like a bat, but it's probably too light to do real damage. And as I said with the bat, most likely it'll bounce or glance off bone. The screwdriver here could be good because it could puncture.
Wooden rolling pin versus steel bat, way different, bro. I think it really depends on the strength. Can we agree that it's the strength of the user that determines the weapon choice? I think for close range, cleaver is obviously the right answer, but I think for the main weapon, a steel bat doesn't make sense if you're like 5'2" and 110 pounds. But if you're like able to fucking dual wield that shit, you got the Elden Ring build for it. You know, I'm taking the bat.
But it'll probably only go through soft points and you need perfect aim under pressure. Therefore, it's not the best option. So you've packed our small bag, and a local broadcast says that evacuation teams are moving towards a nearby stadium within the next 48 hours. What time of day do you plan to move? Option A, leave just before dawn. Option B, leave in the middle of the day. Option C, leave after dark. Or option D, leave right away.
Middle of the day. B.
So the correct answer here is option A, leave just before dawn. So the reason this is the right answer is because leaving right before sunrise gives you both enough light to navigate without drawing too much attention, while
Yeah, that's true.
most threats, either human or zombie, are less alert. Night travel is not a good idea because it increases the risk of tripping, noise, or panic, and broad daylight also makes you way too visible. So you've exited your apartment and you're making your way towards the stadium. Before seeing any zombies, you spot a group of 3 scavengers near a parked car. One is searching the trunk, another is standing lookout, and the third is carrying a pipe. They haven't noticed you yet. What do you do? Option A, approach calmly and ask.
Before you see the zombies, you spot a group of 3 scavengers near a parked car. One is searching the trunk, another is standing lookout, the third is carrying a pipe.
If they've seen safe zones. Option B, stay low and observe from a distance before deciding. Option C, circle wide and avoid contact entirely. Or option D, follow them quietly to see where they're heading.
B or C? I kind of think C's the better answer, but I want to go B.
So the correct answer here is option C, avoid contact entirely.
That was my second guess.
So the reason this is the right answer is because a wide detour keeps your location, your supplies, and your intentions secret. Early survival states that stealth is more important than alliance building. Option A, approaching calmly, is not the right answer because in early outbreaks, strangers are often scared and hyper-reactive. There's also no trust networks established yet, so it's more likely that they'll escalate or become violent or betray you. Option B, watching from a distance, gives you intel, but it burns time and it also risks you being spotted if they sweep.
Bro, they said they're moving there in the next 48 hours. What am I fucking walking 10 miles across like rugged terrain?
Their surroundings. And if they see you first, you lose initiative. Option D, following them, is also not the best answer because stalking unknown people is risky and you could walk into their base or another group. There's no true incentive to doing this early on, and if you're caught, you're seen as a threat or a potential ambusher. So on your route, you end up crossing rooftops using ladders and fire escapes. On the next rooftop, you see a zombie standing on the far ledge. It's facing away and it hasn't noticed you yet. You need to cross that roof to reach the ladder. What do you do?
Activate stealth perk, crawl up to it, and then hit it with the grab their neck and stab them right in the fucking head.
Option A, move slowly across the rooftop, hugging the wall and staying silent. Option B, throw a bottle into the street below and lure it off the edge.
Fire.
Option C, try and sneak up and attack it with your crowbar.
No.
Or option D, wait for it to wander off before attempting the crossing.
B.
So the correct answer here is option A, move silently across. So the reason this is the right answer is because at this point, the zombie hasn't seen you yet. You're not blocked and you don't need to engage. Stealth here minimizes all risk. Option B, throwing a bottle, could work if you were on the ground,
infected. It goes, ah! You go, it just mosey on by.
Since you're on a rooftop, sound travels unpredictably, and also it could just alert more zombies below. Sneaking up to attack it is also not necessary since it hasn't noticed you yet, and it also puts you in close quarters with no backup plan. Option D is potentially a good idea, but waiting could take forever, and it wastes daylight while giving up control. You're cutting through a narrow alley, and about 30 feet ahead, you see a zombie. It hasn't noticed you yet, but it's directly between you and the exit. There's an open side door to your left, a dumpster you could climb, and also a loose pipe on the ground nearby. What do you do? Option A.
Bro, a dumpster would be so fucking loud to jump on top of a dumpster.
Pick up the pipe and confront it before it gets closer. Option B. Go into the side door and barricade it behind you to wait for a better—
What happened to my fucking crowbar? What happened to my fucking crowbar? Now I gotta use a fucking loose metal pipe that fell off one of the fucking ceilings?
For a moment. Option C. Climb the dumpster, toss a small object away, and misdirect the zombie away from the exit. Or option D. Dash past the zombie now while there's—
Slip through the side door and barricade it behind you and wait for a better moment. Dash past it now while there's still a chance. B.
Still distance. So the correct answer here is option C, use elevation.
What? Bro, no. I folded. Hey, dude, have you ever stood on top of a dumpster? That is the biggest I'm right here signal you'll ever have. What the fuck? Getting on dumpsters are so loud. Like, if you jumped on top of a dumpster, that would be like doom, doom. It would be like loud sheet metal.
And misdirection. So the reason this is the right answer is because it has the best combination of both control of the situation and also momentum. Here, you're staying away from the action and you preserve your forward route, but you also don't trigger aggression. And you might be wondering now why a sound distraction is the correct answer in the alleyway, while on the previous rooftop question, I said that sound is unpredictable.
Bro, I'm gonna be going on the dumpster. Doom, doom, doom. I'm holding a pebble. It hits a fucking wall. I mean, bro, he's gonna go towards the louder noise.
This is because in the alleyway, you're in a contained space. So there's tight walls and there's...
I'm convinced she dies day one. Bro, for all the people who keep saying, bro, she's dead, these aren't her answers. I'm not trying to get mad at that, but for the people in chat that just keep going, dude, she's dead as fuck. These aren't her answers.
Short distance, and you can also see the zombie, and it hasn't seen you yet. So here you're actually able to direct noise without just hoping that the zombie will react like in the previous question. And you have immediate visual feedback on how the zombie responds. And most importantly, you have escape options, such as a dumpster, side door, or a fallback path. Essentially, sound is a good tool here because it's in a space that's controlled, tight, and you can control. Sound is dangerous on a rooftop in the previous question because that's a high exposure space, because rooftops offer no cover. You can't see what's in surrounding buildings or below you, and a thrown bottle creates echoes, which could travel downward and it could trigger zombies or other people on the street or in nearby buildings. Option A, fighting the zombie, is not the right answer because this is still too risky. You don't know if there are other zombies nearby or what's behind the zombie, and weapon or not, confrontation when you don't need to is high failure rate unless you're cornered. Option B, going to the side door and hiding, is a valid survival option, but you're now stuck in a closed building with its own unknowns inside. There's also no guarantee that the zombie will ever move on. So this option isn't wrong, but it's also not the best option. And option D, sprinting past, is also risky, because one wrong move and you could get grabbed. You turn a corner and you see another survivor. They're alone and they're—
Bro, but I also know my speed, you know what I mean? Like, I know how fast I can run. So if I see a gap and I'm like 8% sure I'm gonna make it, no, I'm not gonna do it. But if I'm like, nah, I'm definitely clearing that. I see the zombie like hobble walking.
Sitting on a curb. From your first glance, they don't look injured.
See another survivor, they're alone sitting on a curb eating something.
What do? Option A, approach slowly and ask if they're headed towards the stadium. Option B, cross to the other side and keep walking without making eye contact. Option C, turn back and take a longer route. Or option D, make brief eye contact and nod, and then keep moving.
Where's option E, like, hit him in the head with a crowbar? Why are we never getting an extra answer here? Approach slowly as if they're headed towards the stadium. Cross the other side, keep walking without making eye contact. C. You see, you want to avoid contact at all times. I'm going to go D. I'm going to aura check him.
So the correct answer here is option D, brief eye contact and keep
Love
moving.
that.
So the reason this is the right answer is because you need to acknowledge this person without becoming a variable. Making eye contact shows your confidence and the nod signals peace. Option B or C, ignoring or avoiding them entirely, could be read as weakness, and option A of approaching them is risky. You don't know their intentions or what they've lost. While climbing a fence, you
E, piss missile. Yeah, you got to show your dominance. You walk up behind him, you just start peeing on his sandwich. Then you give him the nod and you just keep walking.
slice your palm open on exposed metal. It's not deep, but it's bleeding. What do? Option A, cover it quickly with whatever cloth you have. Option B, wash and disinfect it before sealing it up. Option C, ignore it because it's too small.
Chop off the hand.
To matter. Or option D, wrap it in plastic to keep the blood from dripping.
B.
So the correct answer here is option B, clean and disinfect it. So the reason that this is the right
Pouring fucking mouthwash on it.
answer is because any open wound is potentially an infection point, especially if you're touching surfaces or dead bodies. Every small cut matters in an unsanitary environment, and here you're protecting yourself from both regular and zombie-related infections. You find gasoline and a lighter in an abandoned garage. Do you rig a Molotov cocktail for
Yes.
zombie defense?
Yes.
Option A, yes, because it's an explosive distraction and it destroys the zombie on contact. Option B, yes, but only as a last resort.
B.
Option C, no, because fire spreads unpredictably and it draws attention. Or option D, no, it's better saved for sterilizing tools.
Ooh, D. D. What? Oh, lost audio. Fire spreads quickly, unpredictably. Fire rarely instant kill zombies. That is true. It would be better for, like, people.
When your route was blocked. It's a small space with one door, no
You're taking shelter in a back room of a corner shop after your route was blocked. It's a small space with one door, no window.
windows, and a zombie has just stumbled in from the front. Inside this room with you are a metal drawer, a kitchen knife, duct tape, and a narrow closet with slatted wooden doors. You have seconds to react. What do you do? Option A, tape the knife to a broken broom handle and prepare to fight. Option B, hide silently in the closet and hope it passes. Option C, climb onto the metal drawer and prepare to strike from above. Or option D, make noise to lure the zombie fully in and then try and slip behind it and escape.
Oh, God. These all seem bad. These all seem really bad. I'm stuck in a room with a zombie. I either make a shitty weapon, hide, make a lot of noise, and strike from above. I'm going to go C.
So the correct answer here is option C, use elevation and timing. So the reason this is the right answer is because standing on the drawer gives you both height, force, and also angle to strike the zombie. As established
Yeah, because you're going for the head.
before, these zombies are slow moving, so if you wait for it to enter and then drive a downward strike where it counts, this is probably your best bet. Option A, making the DIY spear, is not a good idea because makeshift spears often are not going to hold.
Did YouTube just break? YouTube's down? You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding.
Standing on the drawer gives you both height, force, and also angle to strike the zombie. As established before, these zombies are slow moving, so if you wait for it to enter and then drive a downward strike where it counts, this is probably your best bet. Option A, making the DIY spear, is not a good idea because makeshift spears often are not going to hold up in real pressure. A taped knife is
Well, yeah, dude, it's fucking taped. You're not going to get through somebody's skull with that. We don't need to know why those answers are bad. I know those answers are bad. You fought off a zombie at close range. You're unbitten, but it blood spattered on your mouth and hands. What do you do first? Oh, God.
What do you do first? Option A, wipe yourself down with a towel or cloth. Option B, rinse with soap and water immediately. Option C, disinfect your skin with hand sanitizer. Or option D, wait and see if symptoms appear.
C.
So the correct answer here is option B, rinse with soap and water.
What? I would have thought, dude, like alcohol, like just get rid of it.
The reason this is the right answer is because if the virus spreads through blood, then you have to treat it like a biohazard. Soap and water removes infectious material better than alcohol. And sanitizer can't neutralize any contamination in the eyes or the mouth. Speed matters here, so waiting to see if symptoms appear is also a terrible idea. So by this point, all of your clean water is gone. You find a puddle of murky water next to a corpse that's clearly been mauled by zombies. What do? Option A, boil the water because heat kills everything. Option B, filter the water with cloth and then boil it. Option
Why is the music getting louder?
C, avoid it unless you have proper filtration. Or option D, dilute it with cleaner water and hope it's safe.
Boy, like the music's like 200% right now. Boil it, filter it with a cloth, then boil it. Avoid it unless you have proper filtration. Dilute it with cleaner water and hope it's safe. C.
So the correct answer here is option C, avoid it.
Yeah, bro, the fucking dead zombie. A dead zombie's in the water.
Without proper
Or
filtration.
next to it. Oh, fuck no.
So the reason this is the right answer is because while boiling is effective against bacteria, it's not effective against all viral agents or chemical contaminants. And you don't know enough about zombie blood to know if it contains persistent infection particles. Option B, filtering with the cloth and then boiling, is also a bad idea because filtering only removes debris but not pathogens. You're inside a store with broken glass on the floor. A group of 4 zombies wanders in from a side entrance. They haven't noticed you yet, and you're crouched behind the checkout counter. What do you do? Option A, crawl quietly against the back wall to the emergency exit. Option B, stay completely still until they pass, even if it takes hours. Option C, throw a metal object to the far corner and sneak out the front. Or option D, try and separate one from the group and take it down.
B. Because there's glass everywhere. Any distraction won't work.
So the correct answer here is option C, use noise tactically. The reason this is the right answer is because zombies react to sound, and you don't want them investigating your section of the store. Throwing an object quietly obviously creates false noise distraction, and it also gives you a chance to exit.
Yeah, but there's glass everywhere. Why are you saying there's glass on the floor? I'm getting baited.
Option B, waiting, was a valid answer, but it's a gamble on your time. And option A is a bad idea because if you can remember from the scenario, there's glass on the floor, and crawling on glass is just risk. Option D, engaging one, is dumb. You should probably know that by now. You should always avoid confrontation if possible, and remember there's a group of zombies.
Unless I got a fucking gun with a silencer.
Other ones will hear.
Dead.
So you continue making your way to the stadium. You're almost there. When you're 2 blocks away from your destination, you realize that someone is quietly following you at a distance. They haven't called out yet. What do you do? Option A, call them out and ask them to identify themselves. Option B, pick up your pace, make several turns to test if they're tracking you. Option C, stop abruptly and wait for them to catch up so you can confront them. Or option D, turn around and start walking towards them to intimidate them.
Stop abruptly and wait for them to catch up so you can confront. B.
So the correct answer is option B, change your pace and test if they're following you. The reason this is the right answer is because if someone's following you silently, you should never confront them directly. Change your pace and take sharp turns, and if they match you, it's deliberate. Once you've established they are in fact following you, then you can break the line of sight and change direction. Talking to them or walking
Break the line of sight, bro. I'd be charging their ass at that point.
towards them gives them control, and you need options here that minimize risk. So you've just changed pace and you've made several
Bro, I don't know. I feel like the fear factor on humans is so different, bro. Some guy's following you from a distance in a zombie apocalypse. You just turn at him and just fucking run at him like a maniac. Like he's gonna imagine somebody does that to you. Like you're planning on attacking that guy and that's how he reacts. You're now vulnerable. You're running away. Like he's not getting you.
Sharp turns and they match every move. So now you know they're deliberately following you. You're still 2 blocks away from your destination. What do you do?
Like,
Option
that would freak
A,
me out.
duck into a building, break the line of sight, and then exit via a back route. Option B, run the final 2 blocks to lose them and reach the evacuation point as fast as you can. Option C, hide in a shadowed spot and ambush them when they pass. Or option D, shout at them that you know they're following and threaten them to back off.
A.
So the right answer here is option A, break the line of sight and exit from another route. So the reason this is the right answer is because breaking the line of sight is power here. Once this person can't see you, you regain tactical control of the situation. Entering a building also gives you many alternate exits, angles, and barriers. And most people that are following you don't expect sudden lateral movement. Most likely they're watching you for forward momentum. And if you break the line of sight, you now have options to either double back, wait it out, or have a more controlled confrontation on your own terms. Option B, running to the evacuation point, is a bad idea because it shows desperation, and more importantly, you're going to lead them to your only safe haven and potentially compromise it. Option C, ambushing them, is also a bad idea because even if you win, you risk injury or noise. And you don't know anything about this person, so it's very unlikely that you're going to control the fight. Option D, threatening them out loud, is also a bad idea because aggressive posturing only works if you have leverage in the situation. Otherwise, you're escalating a situation where that person might feel cornered or it provokes violence. So you've successfully evaded this person and you're now 1 block away from the evacuation zone. A lone zombie is blocking the gate entrance. It's slow, but it's fully alert and squarely in your path. You have a crowbar, a flashlight, a water bottle, and a cracked riot shield that you found earlier. What do? Option A, use the riot shield to push it aside and run past. Option B, blind the zombie with a flashlight and strike it over the head with a crowbar. Option C, wait for another person to draw its attention and then move. Or option D, throw your water bottle to the far side of the street and then rush through.
Blind it with a flashlight? Bro, what is this, a fucking CS lobby? Wait for another person to draw its attention and then move. Well, I don't know if anybody's going to do that. I'm going to go A.
So the correct answer here is option A, push through with the shield. So the reason this is the right answer is because bypassing is always smarter if you have the option, and here disabling the zombie is not necessary. A riot shield gives you both force and direction. Option B, fighting the zombie, again risks too much noise and injury, and you're this close to the destination. Combat is unnecessary here if you have the option to redirect and move on. For your best chance of survival, you should always avoid fights unless they're absolutely required. We've seen you the zombie guards earlier, and so now you're panicked looking
Sorry,
crowd.
I'm trying to get through this last question here. You arrived near the evacuation site, surrounded by high fencing with guards and fatigues.
Nearby. You accidentally drop your crowbar fencing, guards, and you can see a panicked looking crowd nearby. You accidentally dropped your crowbar during the encounter earlier, and so now you're unarmed. What's the most strategic way to approach? Option A, push through the crowd because urgency signals that you need help. Option B, wait nearby and watch how the guards treat incoming people. Option C, call out from a distance and raise your arms. Or option D, walk directly to the guards, show your hands, and stay silent.
D.
So the correct answer here is option B, observe before approaching.
Damn it! What, like they're just gonna shoot you right in the head and they see you got fucking cut?
So the reason this is the right answer is because evacuation zones are often unstable. You don't know if the guards are armed or overwhelmed. Option A, pushing in, could get you mistaken for a threat, and option C draws attention to you, again without you having further context. Option D, walking up silently, can also be seen as evasive or again potentially confrontational. The safest thing to do is still to watch protocol and then mimic it calmly. So that wraps up the last of the questions, and hopefully you made it. So count up how many of the answers you got correct.
How many did I get right, chat? I feel like I got like 15 right.
You should now have a score out of 28. So now I'll tell you what your score means and whether or not you would have survived the zombie apocalypse. So if you scored between 26 and 28, you would have survived. You're calm under pressure.
Oh, I'm fucking cooked. Maybe I got 17 to 21.
You're tactically sharp, you're rare, and you're adaptable. Most likely, you would have lasted months into this outbreak, maybe even years. And you're the kind of person that other survivors want to follow. If you scored between 22 and 25, then you most likely survived the initial outbreak and you navigated long-term danger pretty well. You made some mistakes here and there, but luckily it was nothing fatal. With a good group, you're likely to survive. If you scored between 17 and 21, you'd likely scrape through the first wave, but stumble very often. You probably wasted unnecessary energy and you took unnecessary shortcuts. Survival for you is possible, but you'd need luck and good alliances.
That's the gamblers section. All or nothing.
If you score between 12 and 16, your chances are unlikely. You're likely a liability to your group, you burn through supplies, you draw noise, and you probably also
a burden to the group. Okay.
Yourself. Unfortunately for you, surviving past the first few weeks is unlikely. And finally, if you got 0 to 11, then you're a casualty on day 1. You probably wouldn't make it through 24 hours, maybe not even the first hour. Most likely, you'll be one of the first bitten and also first remembered in the what not to do in survival briefings. Thank you for watching this.
Remembered, bro. They're gonna forget your ass if you die fucking day 1.
See through it, but unfortunately, being a confident, uninformed dumbass actually has a persuasive psychological effect on less knowledgeable people known as the Dunning-Kruger effect. It's basically where people who are less knowledgeable about something tend to overestimate how much they actually know, and that lack of knowledge then drives their confidence about that.
Well, it's the Dunning-Kruger effect, but that's also why, like, early philosophers would say, I know that I know nothing. Like, being smart is the recognition that you are stupid, because stupid people think they're smart, but smart people know they're stupid.
And that same confidence is capable of convincing those who are just as, if not more, ignorant as them. Modern podcasts are the embodiment of this.
MMA vaccine is absolutely connected to a host of serious, debilitating fucking problems that kids have gotten from them.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. Joe Rogan, Mr. Scientist. Are you saying that we shouldn't
Don't do that. Don't call me Mr. Scientist. I'll start mocking you, and it's so much easier to mock you.
5 minutes later.
This is a long conversation that we're not going to have on this podcast because I'm going to get angry because I've researched this for years.
But you're not a scientist.
I don't have to be a scientist
do.
to know that.
Yes, you do.
No, Brian, shut the fuck up.
It's dudes sitting behind a microphone talking with confidence for hours about shit they know nothing about behind big budget sets. To the average person, something about the presentation will likely captivate them even if there's no substance behind what's being said.
Yeah, because, dude, it would be a hell of a lot different if they were sitting in, like, a bum-ass living room on, like, a broken couch, spewing opinions about how, like, Tylenol gives you autism and being circumcised makes you autistic. Like, if they were saying that in a shitty area, they'd be like, this guy's kind of stupid. But the second you have, like, a nice set, nice lighting, they're like, this guy has some credibility.
It's a voluntary fucking lobotomy disguised as education.
Robert F. Kennedy did say that.
That Joe Rogan clip is a rare example of someone...
It does? Oh, being circumcised gives you autism?
Actually pushing back against the garbage being spewed on podcasts. In this case, the biggest
Or increases your chance.
Podcast in the world. But most of the time, people who go on these shows are able to lie endlessly with no pushback whatsoever.
You know, if you take a banana and you mix it with a blueberry in a smoothie, it voids the nutrients of that blueberry.
way.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Theoretically, you know, if the Earth were round and you were to fly literally straight across, pointing the nose down to stay with the curvature, then you would just fly into outer space and land somewhere else.
What's the problem with microwaves? Microwaves, it basically bastardizes all the nutrients in the food, so you're just eating matter. So if you want to fill your stomach, you might as well just drink water.
Wow, so it cooks out all the vitamins and minerals.
Like, what is this fuck-ass opinion, bro? What? The microwaves are just heating up your food. What do you mean it's cooking out the nutrients?
So if you want to fill your stomach, you might as well just drink water.
Wow, so it cooks out all the vitamins and minerals.
I believe so.
Wow.
Top 3 educational podcasts, by the way. I was able to find so many of these insanely brain-dead takes from just this one podcast alone. The show has absolutely zero criteria for who gets on, and the host seems about as dim as the guest. And look, I'm not someone who believes that there aren't good or entertaining elements to any of these podcasts, or that they have to be 100% factual, or that the host has to be a hall monitor to every guest. But you have to understand that some of the people that go on these largely influential podcasts are either grifters or straight up insane and using these platforms to promote their nonsense because they know they'll be able to do so unchallenged. And you might—
Bro, like, why did Netanyahu go on the Full Send podcast? That makes, like, that just seems like a fucking weird last-ditch effort to get, like, the American youth on his side. Like, why is Netanyahu's going on the Full Send podcast with the fucking, the Nelk boys? What?
Be like, Habibi, the content creator's not responsible for their audience. They can think for themselves. Yeah, I agree with that. But I also think you should get shit on if you're just a useful idiot for someone else's agenda. Obviously, people who watch content have personal agency, but the point I'm trying to make is that we tend to underrate that the audience puts a lot of trust in the creators they watch. And it's very easy to manipulate that trust because content creators feel way more personal. You may not listen to a crackpot grifter selling you some bullshit, but if your favorite content creator is falling for it, there's a higher chance that you'll find it appealing as well. Think about it like this. When a company gets celebrities to do endorsements, they're doing it because they know that celebrity will give them legitimacy with their audience compared to just direct advertising. And if those companies later get exposed as frauds, the people that promoted it tend to suffer the blowback and wind up doing damage control. And in that same way, I feel like these podcasters don't have the—
Yeah, dude, there are some contract. It's not every social media contract, but there's a few like ad agencies that want you to sign. It's very rare, not common. I don't know if I just said it was common, but it's like there's a few ads that I've done where there's like some points in the contract where they're like, hey, if somebody ever tries to sue the brand, like, we can rope you into it. And I'm like, no, what? Like, if somebody ever tries to fucking sue your company that has nothing to do with me or my audience whatsoever, you're going to try and get me in on that? What the fuck? Like, dude, but yeah, that is why, like, advertising in general, when I do an ad, it's not even that you're more likely to hear me out is the thing. If you see an ad for a brand and it's just a YouTube mid-roll and it's some random fucking voice actor that's talking about this product, you're just going to eyes glaze over. You're not going to listen. Now, if I do the ad and you watch me currently, you're not going to buy the product necessarily, but you'll at least listen to what the fuck I have to say. And that's it.
I'm just a podcaster excuse for when the people they bring on are essentially doing an ad for some pseudo-intellectual nonsense that they legitimize by being so easily swayed and uncritical. I've seen so much medical conspiracy bullshit legitimized on these podcasts, and the most prominent guy in the space now runs the health department of my fucking country. This dude has spread fatal lies about treatments for previously eradicated diseases. Diseases now making a big comeback in 2025. Obviously, podcasts are not the sole blame for this, but they play a big part of a larger misinformation problem, and it's frustrating because a media that I once had so much love and respect for is dominated by those keen on manufacturing and selling stupidity. Because podcasts are insanely consumable by design, this bullshit travels so damn fast. For every 1 hour of your podcast, you can easily farm a bunch of clips, and then farm a bunch of TikToks from those clips, and that doesn't even take into account the people that steal those clips and post it on their page. It's a factory of...
Well, it's less of an issue with, like, podcasts that just do entertainment stuff. Like, the Rizzler episode on Theo Von was just, it's slop content, bro. You're talking to an 8-year-old. Like, you're not really getting much out of the Rizzler in terms of, like, Rizzler's not going to be like, yeah, well, actually, I do think Tylenol causes autism. And in reality, this is my opinion on the Israel-Palestine thing. No, like, he's not going to fucking share his opinion on that. But then the bigger problem is podcasts that get millions of views where it's like you bring on these guests that are perceivably experts but actually have no credibility whatsoever. But they just say their opinion very confidently, and they have a following, so it seems accurate. People don't fact-check shit, ever, on social media. That's the problem.
The garbage engagement bait will spread everywhere, and the people responsible will profit. But I worry that as this cycle seems to have no end, we are at best producing an infinite amount of slop, and at worst, mentally rotting our society. Moral of the story, be critical about the content you watch. Don't take everyone yapping behind a microphone at their word, even if it's your favorite creator, and most importantly, if you ever...
Yeah, bro, I'm wrong. A lot of the time, I'm wrong. Like, I will share opinions, which is different, but there's times I'll say something and I'll get it wrong. But it's like, you gotta, like, if you're like, wow, that's an interesting take Joe had, don't just take it, like, check me, you know? And then fucking look in on it.
In your life have ever thought to yourself,
yeah, bing it.
Maybe I should start a podcast. Don't!
This is a paid actor posing as a homeless man raking in donation.
I enjoyed that. We're not watching this video today. We are going to watch a Get Rich Quick video another day, though. All right.